Today's episode of the KQ Show is brought to you by local craft brewmaster Cummins Cider. Family owned and operated, Cummins Cider has been filling Michiana with joy for over 20 years. And listen, beer makes you feel bloated, wine stains your teeth, so for me, Cummins Cider is perfect. And don't take my word for it, Michiana feels the same. Trey Lorepark of Elkhart says, after pulling a double shift, I look forward to two things, my wife and Cummins Cider. Lou Steeth from Bristol says, for me, there is no plan B. It's Cummins Cider or nothing. And check this out, folks. Right now, you can load up because Cummins Cider just got cheaper. Use promo code KQShow at checkout for 15% off your order. Because once you try Cummins Cider, you'll never stop. Episode 29 brings us talking earthquakes and soaking. I sit down with two hilarious ladies, Meggan Ross and Katie Hill. This was an all-out laugh fest with topics like moist versus soggy, belly-to-belly suction sounds, and what it takes to be a good earthquake buddy. Enjoy the show. Welcome, everyone, to the KQ Show, episode 29. I'm here with Meggan Kate. This is the special Meggan Kate pajama episode. All right, we're rocking out our best pajamas. All three of us are hungover. I'm leaking liquor sweat out of my body. Yeah, this is how I'm late too. Don't you guys can't see us, but there we go. Literally.
I'll try to avert my eyes.
Yeah. No, I mean it's all sealed up. It's better than those other ones. I had some pajama pants on with no underwear. Things didn't work out too well.
Keep your bubble gum to yourself.
Yeah, the mailman came on in and he was gentle. We tried to do fireball shots, and all three of us had to take a Pepsid.
I can't talk about it yet.
It's still sitting heavy.
Yeah, it was nuts. But now, so, we're all come back after the little Notre Dame tailgating festivities. I mean, get the sound in the background.
I mean, I didn't...
ASMR.
Everybody's like, must have been drinking on that episode. I'm like, all of them.
Oh, but football, Meggan actually really took an interest into wanting to know about football when we lived together, and I appreciated that
Well, I was like,
her.
if everyone's going to watch it, I guess I should know how this works.
Just got to catch like certain key phrases. Be like,
Yeah.
they're really struggling on third downs.
Yeah,
Just little
no.
key things you got to throw in there randomly.
I just, randomly make comments.
You do that with just get like you say the videos online with the girls that will Google weird stuff. Like, yeah, they really need to start working on the RPOs more. And the guy's like, the fuck?
No, we had fun with it, and the, illegal motion in the backfield, and false starts.
Like, everything just sounds like
very sexual.
something sexual.
So, we just went with those calls.
So that's how you learn football. You just say dirty things.
Yeah.
Well, I think isn't that guy doing the doggy style to him? Is that?
Right.
Now where's the BBWs? Are those out here?
Why is he putting his hand down there?
Now does he in his anus region? Is that where the ball's at?
Is he roughing the passer?
Yeah, he is. From behind.
So, we usually got to talk about what we're drinking. So, we can talk about the festivities of things that you brought.
No. Well, I mean, after yesterday, I was Miller Lite out and whiskeyed out. So, we went with the High Noon tequila seltzers this morning, and maybe some Mad Dog 2020 and Fireball.
You got Listerine and orange juice.
Vitamin C.
Everything a growing boy needs. Yeah, the Fireballs, boy, those went down rough.
Yeah.
Man.
Not
It's so funny. So my neighbor had his roof done, like after all the hail damage and stuff, and we do our little morning workouts, like 6 a.m. We go into the park, do some workouts, come back up. So we're walking by these Hispanic cats. We're doing the roof, and like they're about to get ready, right? They're all gearing up. They all just like toss each other, looking fireball, and they just
God.
sloop, just take it down and go, let's go. I'm like, all right.
like an energy shot, like a 5-hour energy.
Yeah, but it was fireball.
Fireball.
It was straight up fireball. It was like the day it was like 150 degrees or something. So they were like, well, this will work.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I have a friend who she was going to the gym, and she was like, I forgot my earbuds.
Oh, that sucks.
And I was like, well, I would just immediately go home.
Yes.
I can't, there's too much going on up
yeah.
here. I need some kind of other sound other than
especially if you hear
my
yourself
own.
breathing, that's the worst.
There's too much.
Here's
There's too much going on. Yeah. I don't want to hear that.
This is
But
embarrassing.
she discovered she ate a gummy.
Oh, no.
And she was like, this is the best workout that I've had in a long time. So now she just eats a gummy when she before she goes to the gym.
Really?
Yeah, I've done that all the time, especially like before like biking and stuff. And yeah, it's like, I mean, because like, so my brain just always goes and
Me
just never
too.
stops. But you
Yeah,
do that, and then I'm just like on my bike, and you're just like music, and man, you just get there and you're just love it. I do up in Michigan all the time. Go up there, you can actually, you bike to the dispensary.
Yeah.
And it was like during COVID, like you bike there, like they'll just come out, give you your stuff, and you could do whatever, and then hit the trails, and then it's pretty.
You guys work out on gummies, and I sit in a corner and like cry because I.
Well, see, I can't do gummies, so I always have to like do it either whatever because they don't. Like I've tried so many times, and like I have a weird thing, like it's like my metabolism, like pain medicine, all that. I have to take so much of it.
Me too.
So like I took, oh my god, I think I took 1,000 milligrams of gummies.
Oh,
Felt
That'd
nothing.
be a puddle.
Oh yeah, and I was pissed because I was like, what the fuck? So next time I tried, I had like some horrible tooth pain, and buddy brought over like he's like, hey man, look, I got these. It's like I don't know what it was. Maybe it's like 500 milligram a pack or whatever. And I'm like, scoop, first pack down. He's like, you just took all of them? I go, yeah, dude. Whatever. Like, tooth pain is like so bad. It's like
so
nerve
bad.
pain.
Yeah.
Nothing fixes it. Nothing.
Miss Queen of Teeth over here.
That's what I do for a living.
What she does.
So it was so bad. Like it was just terrible. So I was like, all right, cool. So they're sitting there for like 5 minutes. I go, open up the other one, just took them all. They're like, okay, we're gonna leave because we don't know what the hell's gonna happen to you. Like in the next half, didn't feel a thing, nothing.
Nothing.
It's some way like it's how my body digests. My doctor told me about this before when I had my wisdoms out. I had some Vicodin, and I was like, I don't want to take any more of these because I haven't pooped, in like a month. But I'm in a lot of pain. He's like, well, how many? I'm like, it takes about 5 of these to feel good. She goes, okay, well, that's no human should ever.
You're approaching the recreational use.
Yeah,
of
she's
pain
like,
pills.
she's like, I don't want to. I don't like to take pain medicine. I hate like not being able to poop.
I don't
That's
like
just
that
terrible.
feeling.
Yeah, but it was terrible. But it sucks. I was like, yeah, it'd be awesome just to be able to people that just pop a little gum and then go to sleep.
Yeah. I know.
I have to do like a couple lines of heroin. Wait, do you line up heroin?
I
don't know.
What kind of heroin are you doing?
Maybe I don't know how to do. Maybe I didn't do heroin. Maybe
That's why you're doing it wrong.
I've just been doing lines of Ajax.
You're doing it wrong.
Just random things.
Yeah, I'm the same way, and I've been told it's a ginger thing, redhead.
But yeah, gingers always have. It's like your
we have to.
whatever. You have that gene that
We have the gene, and then
makes you
supposedly we
alcoholics.
don't have like as many layers of skin.
and souls.
Souls. Whatever.
Many layers of skin. That's terrifying.
So
Well, you can tell.
What are you missing? A dermis?
Something, and they say that we feel pain too at a higher rate because of that, because we don't have as many protector layers. So they have to give you more anesthesia. They have to all that, and I asked this one, Miss Queen of Teeth over here. I'd have a tooth pulled a couple years ago because I had a cold that settled in my gum, and it
Like infected?
yeah, and infected the tooth, whatever. And I go in, and I was going to get the implant and all this stuff. And the oral surgeon was like, in all honesty, he was like, you don't need that tooth. He's like, I just recommend just pulling it.
Yep.
I was like, fine, hey, if it's going to save me $1,000, whatever. So, they start sticking me with the needle and all this stuff. And he's like, well, just tell me, can you still feel this? And I'm like, yeah. And after like the 10th one, he's like, can you still feel this? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, there's no way you can still feel this. And I'm like, okay. So he starts yanking.
And you start fighting him?
And I am like tears rolling down my face, and he stops and he goes, oh my God, you can still feel this. And I was like, yeah, no shit. Like I told you. So, and of course it was like a big root. They couldn't get, whatever it was. So he gives me more than they give me too much. And I'm shaking so bad. Like they have 2 nurses holding me down. I was like, what? And I was like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm never coming back to you. Like,
Yeah, but like, it's 2023. Somebody stop this in pain before you start yanking shit out of my face.
yeah. And he came in and he apologized. Like he was like an older gentleman and like grandpa type mood when he came back. And he was like a drill sergeant, before. And he's like, I cannot tell you how sorry I am. No shit. He waved the fee.
I was about to say, you with the fee, you could have sued his ass off, is what it was.
I
Yeah,
probably
he's like,
should have.
hey, also, here's some extra candies.
I was
Just,
like,
don't tell anybody.
oh,
Yeah.
that
Never
pain.
mentioned that you were here.
Yeah, go in the treasure chest, get yourself some snacks.
I was like, you know what? I'll deal
Bouncy
with
ball.
the tooth pain that happened before I go through that again.
Man.
No, thank you.
Hell no, that was the worst. I had the same thing. I had like I had a sinus infection. So I had a tooth that was infected. I didn't know until I had a sinus infection where it just was like, you can like, because I don't have a sense of smell, so I can't like. See, people say they can smell like infection.
Yeah.
You heard people like my mom
Yeah.
was a super smeller, so she can like literally she'd be like she could smell if somebody had cancer and weird shit like that, and like you can taste it. You can taste an infection. I get this weird. It's like a. Almost like an aspartame, like shitty sugar or something.
Yeah.
And you could like taste it, and it was like, and I was at driving show. I was up in Michigan, like working at a different store, and I had like an ice pack on my face. it hurt so bad, like I couldn't do anything. I was like ice pack on my face, and I had to go like talk to customer, come back out. And I went to what was it? After one of those places, and they had the same thing. I was like, dude, I don't even want that tooth back there. He just said, no, I don't need it. I go, dude, yank them. Just take them all out. I don't care.
Just take
this
it.
is terrible. I don't have time for this, like this, because it's stupid pain. Like
Stupid pain.
it's just that nerve pain, like sciatic. When I had the sciatic pain in my back, that shit was like, it's stupid. Like it's like you're just crying. Like you're not like you're just like it hurts so bad. Just tears, you're sitting here, tears are coming out of your face.
whole
Like you
different kind of pain.
Yeah, you can't. I remember I was just laying on the floor when she just laid here. I think I called my dad to bring me like I was like I just need like some like fluids, like liquids.
Something.
I couldn't like move like any certain position. I was like, oh my god, I was just soaked in just pain, sweat, and tears. Like this is a great day.
I'm gonna snort some heroin.
Yeah, exactly. You know, cut up a couple lines of marijuana. Is that how you do that?
Something. I think you shoot it, do something. But Meg, with your job though, since you're in orthodontics, do you see a lot of gross infection sort of stuff? Or is
No,
it just
people that come to the orthodontist have clean teeth.
Yeah,
Well, not always clean, but
you don't.
they're
see
healthy.
That. You don't see that.
I don't mess with that.
Isn't it? What's
Nastiness.
the one video where the guy had like
I mean, you're already in their mouths. That's enough.
a sack or something that like they accidentally popped it and like it was so bad it made the dentist throw up on the guy.
Oh, I could.
It was like
I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the, so
Like an abscess.
No, it was
An
the
abscess, yeah.
the whatever the I guess the nurse, whatever they're calling, like the dental hygienist, I guess, was in there. So she's when he threw up. Trying to get the dentist came in right when he walked in. He goes, "Ugh," like it was that bad. I was like, I guess because I mean, if it's like an infection, I'm sure it has to probably like
You think
I don't know what comes out. I was like just like
Pus.
body fluids
That word is
aren't,
gross.
don't smell all that great, so you can only imagine. Like, oh,
Yeah, no, that's what.
I don't like that type of stuff. Like I like that type of stuff when people like people get addicted to watching somebody pop pimples and
Oh,
stuff. I
God,
can't.
no.
That stuff is gross,
It's nasty.
man.
No one needs to see that.
They made a fucking game out of it for kids. You
No,
see that weird
stop.
thing? I'm like, what is going on in the world?
No.
If my kid came, hey, Dad, look what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, you're not mine. You got to get out of here.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
And tell your sister to wear some longer shorts.
I love.
I can see your butt cheeks.
your butt cheeks.
She's working at the farmer's market.
Yeah. You ain't come walking around hanging out that lab.
Take that left lip, please.
We can see into your cervix. Get out of here. Oh, jeez.
I can see your baby waving at me. Can you please just...
How you doing there? Oh,
I don't know how those shorts are comfortable.
I don't get
Someone
how
tell me.
you're naked though. Like I wouldn't feel like. I guess I guess I'm a dude, but still, even like as a dude, like I wouldn't want like people like somebody's grandparents or somebody's like mom, somebody's little kids are looking at your basically naked body.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know, man.
But you have to look though.
Yeah, because you're like, hey, look, butt cheeks. You know, it's like when you go to the beach. I'm like, don't look anywhere because you can't beach. Any ages could be 13 to 50. You don't know. I'm like,
Right.
nope, not
It's
looking
not
anywhere.
safe. Eyes
Nope.
up.
Yeah.
Eyes way up.
No, now we have all these teenage boys that come in to the office and they all wear like shorty shorts now. And I'm like, it's making me uncomfortable. There's too much leg. There's too much of your thigh
Yeah. It's
showing.
Especially when they sit down too.
Yeah, there's so much leg.
I don't know where.
Makes me really
I mean,
uncomfortable.
what if a ball just like pops out?
Right.
I don't understand where it goes. Like where you put all
Where
of,
is
all of
it?
it. Like I mean, are you splitting? Like with the tight jeans? Like there's no way. Because as a guy, like you have, well, I mean, most have two testicles. So like are you just jamming them to one side, or are you splitting
Yeah,
the gap?
Shoved up.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
then you ow.
Fruit
It's like
basket,
after a while, like
fruit
you,
basket.
you just too hard of a cough, and your jeans just blow up. Bloop, up, my nuts are in my pocket again. I don't get it.
No.
Like I saw a dude, his jeans were so tight. I saw his sock line.
Dan Garnett and I had this conversation at the Backer 12 years ago.
Dude, I was like, there's
And
no
I
way.
could see that he was wearing high socks.
Yeah, so first off, not me, never. High socks are stupid.
Yeah.
Plus my legs they're not normal size, so like my socks isn't
Yeah,
falling.
I mean, you can't
But
contain those
you
pads.
skip leg
It's
day.
stupid. It's like my dress socks, those go, I'm like, all right, whatever. But I don't
You
understand.
skip leg day, obviously.
Yep. Strictly. I just do ankles. But dude, I don't understand. I was like, what? Like the long socks, and then I don't get like people that wear shorts to the knee and then socks here. Like, are you just, I just need
Just
my
the
knee.
knee.
Just need some breathing area around
Just
my
the
knee.
knee.
Yeah. Get some airflow up there? I don't know.
If I can count the change in your pocket, your pants are too tight.
Oh, it's. I don't even understand I don't get how you get into them. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
They got to do like the jump that we do when we put jeans on.
Yes.
But But if you had
Laying
testicles,
on the bed.
you would be jamming
That's
those.
a lot to shove in.
Yeah, like it's painful. Like it's
Tight pants.
I don't understand trendy fashion at all right now. Usually I can jump on board. And I just don't know if it's because I'm in my 40s now, what it is, but
Oh, that was
it's it's currently late 80s.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
late 80s, early 90s is what's happening now.
but I love the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
But I just
Oh, you'll
don't.
see it. You see Hinko Jink. I don't know if
Yeah.
you say Jinko or
Jinko.
Hinko. We always called him Hinko.
Yinko.
Yeah, I just saw some.
Like Jupe or you.
Yeah. Saw some kid online ask his dad, "Hey, Dad, can you buy these jeans for me?" And he saw me. He's like, he like got a flashback of like like the they had like the little things like cut them and then like little like
Yep.
what are those little things like those safety clips or whatever all the way down and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for the 90s to come back. Then I can actually buy shorts. Like I have to buy the messed up shorts that are like these were made too long because I'm like I don't have my
The
shorts right up
factory
here
defect ones.
because I have a color thing. See, normal and then just
Right,
this
yeah.
area doesn't see the sun.
Hombre.
Yeah, so I'm not But man, just because then big clothes will come back, hoodies, and I like the stretchy jeans. I'll tell you that. Like I bought my first because I'm not a jean guy.
Yeah.
I hate jeans.
I don't
They're
know if I've
uncomfortable.
ever really seen you wear jeans.
Yeah, I try not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in the winter, I just wear like one pair of jeans. I wash them once every 4 years, like you should. I always get excited every year because I just put I try to leave like a $5 bill in there or something. Or maybe like some chapstick. Then after some, I'm like, yes, all right.
Always the best. I mean, I love like the jogger, trend, like really wearing sweatpants as dress clothes. I went to a closing recently and I had sweatpants on that had the elastic at the, the ankle. They looked like joggers and just put one of the sweatshirts, the matching sweatshirt that comes with it. And I just put some jewelry on and put high heels on.
Put some jewelry on and you dressed it up.
And everyone was like, you look so great.
You got some Under Armour workouts.
I'm like, yeah, my champion sees
Yeah.
I'm trying to hide them. I was like,
Feel
okay,
I don't understand that.
I can get on board with that. But the new jean look for the women I love wide leg because my
Dude,
legs
just
are real skinny. But
take
why
them
are they
down.
3
Right?
inches?
Why is your butt?
I have
But why are they
seen
fringes?
my
That's
fifth grade math teacher, it's just like the teacher outfit. I remember all the teachers would have it and they would just set that weird, like they'd wear it up here. They have like a regular stomach, but then their pants are so tight, they would have that little front little peninsula, or whatever you want to call it there. And I just remember it was always like as a kid, I just want to go, why is that there? Just poke it. I feel like that shouldn't be there. You could put your pants down to a regular area and just have one stomach. You wouldn't have to
Right? Why too?
tighten that belt right on your belly button there.
It's that, and then why are they now like 3 inches too short? Like they're ankle length, but
That's
wide
never
leg.
a problem for me.
Well,
It's
for
80s.
you.
Remember like the
Yeah, I bet they're perfect for you now. You don't have to buy the shorts or anything anymore, do you? I didn't think about that. I see these chicks in them all the time, and I'm like, I love the white tennis shoe, like the Pumas, like everybody's wearing with everything now. But then it's like the jeans are 3 inches too short. I don't know. I can't.
I don't like the tapered. I want to wear. I don't buy sweatpants to work out in. Nobody buys sweatpants to work out in. I don't care who you are. You're not buying sweatpants. They're the most uncomfortable thing to work out in. Hey, let's be hot. But then I'm trying to get them on, and like they're always so tapered at the bottom. Like it's annoying. I'm like I don't want if I'm wearing sweatpants, it's probably because it's maybe cold out. So give me something that's long and it'll like actually go over like down like boot cut or whatever. Like just open at the bottom. It's just annoying. Like they're just so tight, and then it's like
Why is it
it's
tight?
just riding way up, and then it's cold out. I'm like, oh, damn it.
I mean, that's why yoga pants were just the best. The bootleg yoga pants because they fit tight.
It's all coming back.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like the yoga pants were huge for like a long time. I mean, I was a big fan of them. I think every guy is. But then it went to like girls like, well, we're gonna go from that to wearing high-waisted mom jeans.
Yeah, so hot.
And then those fucking vests. It's like the same outfit. Those boots and the high-waisted mom jeans, and then that damn whatever Marty McFly vest everybody's wearing. It's like you go to Backer, it's like copy and paste just over and over everybody. And then the dudes with the jean shorts. Even Pat McAfee was wearing them. Like, I mean, he's a punter, so he's pretty decent, like bigger legs and everything. Cool, but still, it's like, bro, you're wearing jean shorts here. Like, I could never imagine.
Yeah.
Like, just look in the mirror. All right, I got my jean shorts on.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go.
I can't take a grown man serious when he's wearing.
And then if the pocket is hanging out the bottom,
shorts.
that we
The
call
pocket
that
hanging out
we
the
call
bottom.
that white trash. That's what poor people did when their jeans just got too bad and too dirty.
They
just
they
cut them.
cut the legs
Yeah.
off. Now you got shorts.
Then they were longer jeans. Oh, these got dirty again. Just keep cutting them, and they keep fraying until you get to the point where you're like, all right, well,
Yep.
my testes are out. Time to get some new Wrangler jeans.
I'll give these to my son.
Yeah. Come in here, put these big R jeans on. I remember my dad bought jeans from Big R. I was like, Big, isn't that a lumber place? He's like, yeah. These were like perma-starched jeans.
It's like the rural king.
Rural
King.
Yeah.
Rural king.
Rural
You can buy everything
You
there.
can buy
chickens,
chickens.
a recliner.
They're like, everybody always gets those big gigantic bags of popcorn or something.
Yeah,
Is that what
they
they give you or
they
something when
give
you're
you
walking
They
around?
give you
Like, yeah.
popcorn, which it's like backer popcorn. It's good popcorn.
Yeah, the
Backer
backer
popcorn.
popcorn is it's where it's at. And I know it's so unsanitary, but
I don't even care.
me
No.
neither. And then I just dump just an ungodly amount of that
I
cheese.
think
salt on
that's
there.
probably why I don't get sick very often. Is because of like so many
Your immune
like,
system.
super immunity.
Oh yeah, see, but
especially from being there.
yeah, I feel like I try not. Like I don't wash my hands like as much. We had this girl I used to work with, and she was like a germaphobe. She was always washing her hands, and she was always sick.
Yep.
And then she would infect everybody. I'm like, you need to like go outside, maybe touch something, like everything. Oh, thanks for coming in. Just hand sanitize. I'm like, you're
Immediately getting rid of anything.
Yeah.
on your
And then when
body,
COVID came out, like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Everybody just kept. Nobody had COVID. Just kept getting sick from stupid shit. So
Yeah. I mean,
I have still. I'm gonna get it now that I'm even thinking this. Still haven't
you
had
didn't.
it.
you probably just had it. You might be one of the people that had
That's
it. Just
true.
didn't know
I
it.
did.
Yeah.
I did think that maybe before it became COVID.
Yeah, I think that's what I had mine. I remember because I'd never bought one of those masks, and it was like the January, like March they shut the whole world down. It was like a January. I remember I was at work and I was so sick, like I was like my body couldn't move, and I was like and like I don't ever throw up, like my body's weird. Like
Yeah.
I always, if I'm sick, I always just hit the number 2, and that's where everything comes out. I remember like sitting there going, oh, and I bought one of those masks, like because they were in stock, and it works like, damn man, you probably have that what they called the Wuhan flu, whatever it was at the time.
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
knew what the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it was like it like murdered my body. It was like, ugh, like I couldn't do anything. And then sure enough, like a month later, like closed the whole world down. And then like I lived with Hector. He got he tested positive. I had to test, and I tested negative when he had it. So I think I just got it once, and
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
I was always working around because we had to work the whole time.
Yeah. I got it last Christmas, like right before Christmas, and it kicked my ass. I mean, it.
It was like body pains and shit.
Oh, well, I knew that if I were to ever get it, it was going to, just because the vaccine, the first, like even the first shot did me in a little.
Oh my god, it was terrible. The first one.
And then the second one, they were like, I mean, I was down and out for a couple days anyway, just from that. But then, when I actually got, because when I got the second vaccine, I like slept for like 48 hours. Like it just hit me.
Mm-hmm.
And then so when I finally got it, I knew I had it because the back pain was just unbelievable. And then I dealt with long COVID stuff. Like I couldn't breathe normal.
Gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, for like a good 3 or 4 months. Like just I would get very tired really easily, and it just gave me another excuse not to work out. So, but yeah, it did kick my ass.
Did you lose your smell and stuff?
Nope, I didn't lose that. I just had the body aches and just unbelievable exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, walking up the stairs just did me.
Yeah, they were like when I got the shot, like, and I got the shot and then went to work, and I was like, hey, is this like I'm able to work? Yeah, you'll be fine. I go to work, and I was like, all of a sudden it was just like I felt like there was just needles in every part of my body. I was like, there's a
Yes.
picture of me laying on the floor of my office. And I'm kind of I'm a guy, so I'm kind of a huge bitch when I'm in pain. So I'm like,
That's the thing.
oh my god, I'm dying.
Such a thing.
Just bury me right here. I was like, there's so many people stabbing me. Like it was just, it was just like it felt literally like needles all over my
Yes.
body. Like I wasn't tired. I was just like, I don't know what to do here. Somebody just punch me in the face.
Yeah.
Make me forget about
That's
this.
how Jeff was. He got his second. I think it was the second dose.
Again, who's Jeff?
My man. I don't know. We were talking about this
Happy
yesterday.
anniversary, by the way.
Talking about this
Happy
yesterday. Like, what do
anniversary.
you? I'm fucking 42 years
Yeah.
old. What do you call a boyfriend? That sounds
Yeah,
so
I
silly.
know.
I think they say partner, but then that kind of makes you sound
but
It's
we're
my
life
domestic
partners.
partner.
right. Wait, when somebody says partner,
Because we're
like
life
it
partners.
always makes me like I'm like, okay, so is that a female?
No,
Right.
I'm her partner. I'm her LP.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that he
That's a
can't
whole
take.
other story.
Yeah, he can't take that.
Assisted. I got nothing.
Yeah, the boyfriend.
COVID.
He's at coordination, relationship development manager.
Yes.
Is what he is.
My
So how long you been with him?
residential partner.
So you said the anniversary. How long you been?
4 years.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. COVID made it feel like
10.
Well, it just went really fast. You know,
Oh, for real?
I feel like we lived in a time warp.
Yeah.
Where did the last 3 years go? I don't really know. 4 years. But he had his second dose, and he worked at the Treehouse Shrine Bar. And he went to work that night, and like, he doesn't ever just like leave because he doesn't feel great, you know? Well, I don't know. An hour or two after he was there, he sent me a text, and he was like, I think I'm dying. And I was like, oh, here we go. But he got home, literally like fever, sweats, everything.
Yeah.
He was a freaking mess. But then the next morning, everything's fine.
Yeah, it was weird. I woke up like the next. I was like, I hope. I mean, maybe I was all freaking out. Maybe I shouldn't have got this, man. What did I do something wrong? I mean, I ended up working. Like, I mean, it was just I just stayed in my office, but it was like it was weird. It was like just like, straight needles and shit. And
Yeah,
then
that's bizarre.
I was worried about my dad. I was like, Pops, how are you feeling after your shot? He's like, well, I'm good.
Fine.
All right.
Yeah.
My brother was the same way. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, my dad
Yeah, I
was.
didn't have
Everyone
any
pretty
issues.
much. I always kind of figured I would, though. I mean, NyQuil makes me hyper. I always have weird reactions to stuff. Like when you were talking about the Vicodin, when I had my tumor toe, when I had my tumor removed out of my toe, they gave me Vicodin 750s, and it didn't do shit. Like after like 2 days of not sleeping because I was in so much pain, I finally called the doctor, and I am like, Dr. Fox, like, this is not working. And he was like, well, I can put you on Percocets, but knowing you, like, he's like, that's going to make you sick, you know? And he was like, I didn't say it, but maybe try a couple glasses of wine with that Vicodin and see what that does. Well, that worked real well. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
They
You
were
know?
like,
Problem solved.
literally, my doctor's
Hey,
like,
Mom, could you go ahead and give me that Vicodin? And can you give me a glass of Chardonnay to go with it, please?
my dog's like, hey, do I have some scotch or you smoke weed? I'm like, what is happening right now? Do you have some? Are you holding? What's going on here?
Yeah, I feel like this is a setup.
Yeah. Go ahead. Meet me at my car. I'm like, wait a minute.
This feels
What do you
like
got the defensive coordinator's computer in your car for? God, what a time to be a Bears fan.
I'm so.
Did you hear they
yeah.
stole $100,000 worth of our
Of your
equipment gear?
Yes.
I'm just like, man, what is going on?
What is really going on?
It's yeah, it's just terrible. But
Yeah.
that's life as a Bears fan. That's why I do lines of heroin. And I snort that
Were
weed.
you still growing that heroin too? Didn't we talk about that last time?
Yep. Yeah. Got some new Miracle Grow. It pops up. Got a couple heroin plants. With the dumbest drug dealer.
Man,
Oh my God, that's
I got a brown thumb, so I don't know if growing heroin would be mine.
What does a brown thumb mean? Is that a poop
It's like
thing?
not.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a whole other story.
That's a, I gotta wait.
Baby, you down for some brown thumbing tonight?
That's for the after hours pod, guys.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours.
Well, we-
Yeah.
We hang out in the garden, then I go inside and we play brown thumb.
Hey, I give you credit though. You've always tried. You always try to have the garden. Always try.
So do they call brown thumb if you're not a green thumb?
So not a green thumb, but then like I don't kill everything, kind of somewhere in between.
Wait, what do you mean? Okay, so hold on. So if you're a green, so if they
A
call you
green
like,
thumb is like
I just thought that meant like you're good at gardening.
yeah.
Oh,
Brown thumb.
Brown is like
so what do you mean not killing everything? So like you like a brown, like if somebody's real bad, they just like plant the garden and everything just dies.
everything just dies.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant like a
That's
brown
me.
thumb. Somebody just has it against gardens. I hate your
I
garden.
hate your
Just-
garden.
yeah.
I'm gonna kill them all.
I'm out there brown thumbing gardens all over.
No, because even she really does. She takes
I
time.
haven't
to,
done shit with this yard that we have right now. It's too
Dude,
But even
tomatoes.
too much.
But last time you
but-
were on vacation last summer, like she called, she's like, "Hey, can you do me a favor and can you
Yeah.
come water my flowers?" I go, "Huh?"
I planted
at first I thought
planted
she was kind of joking
flowers.
because it's Meg. I was like, "What does that mean?"
You don't got to water plastic flowers. Stop calling me.
I'm gonna start doing that though.
Yeah.
I saw somebody with fake ferns in their front yard, and I was
Yeah.
like, "That's fucking genius."
Dude, I
You
got
don't
some
know about
weird ivy. Like I liked how it was growing because it's like cubs. I was like, oh cool, I got brick and ivy, and then it started like blooming these weird little, I guess, flowers and stuff. And I was like, oh, that looks kind of
Oh,
cool.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I
Yeah, it was
got
like
that at
going.
my
It's
old
like,
house.
but they started growing in my siding and that. And then I went out one day and it was just kind of fell off the wall. I was like, nah, I'll just leave it. But that was kind of cool.
Well, that's what our neighbor had. That this is how this just turned into like a geriatric podcast. Our neighbors had
Brown thumbing with Kyle.
the brown thumb. What was that noise?
Sound of a brown thumb. I assume wherever I had to go to be brown, that was the sound of it coming back out.
That was a really good sound effect.
Oh
That was
Jesus!
really.
want to hear what a thumb sounds? I can do a cool sound. Oh, it was a very damp sound too. There was a lot going on.
I was gonna say, it sounds like. Do you need a break?
It's that like an orange brown?
Like it was like stuck in.
That was an aggressive. There was definitely some air flow. Just.
Oh, I'm crying.
Oh shit. God, well, on that, I'm gonna make me another drink.
I feel like
This podcast is going exactly how I thought.
I think.
All right, we got our fingers out of our. Wait, what? All right, we're back.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, I promise. You know the intro's gonna be. Instead of the water
that first one that you did, that was
your face. I about peed myself a little bit. Like you were shocked, like it's a sound you've never heard. What is that? Where was that coming from?
Megan's facial expressions are like the best.
I forget
ever.
that people can see sometimes.
Oh, dude, I wear my emotions on my sleeve all the time.
Yeah, there's no.
So everybody just knows, like, oh, Kyle's not in the mood today.
Yeah, there's no denying my thoughts ever.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the Kids Are Asleep podcast, but have you listened to the Bad Dates podcast? Oh.
What's this about now?
So
Like worst date history type of stuff?
yes, it's
Gotta get back into my comfy spot here.
Jamila Jolie or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, and so she
Jamil.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Boo. She didn't date a lot and isn't very sexually experienced or whatever, and so she has these like mostly comedians and stuff and friends of hers on, and they literally tell their worst date stories. And I am talking like it makes you feel so much better about your life after you hear what these people have gone through. And like I'm talking like guys that have clowns like all over their house, like figurines and stuff, but yet you still go to their bedroom to think that you're going to get something. Like the horror story.
I mean,
That is so great.
Like some
I've got
dolls.
several LeBron action figures in my living room. It'd be different. You go in like your bedroom and there's literally just clown mannequins everywhere. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I love to listen to it. Like after I've had like a bad day, I'm like, I just need to laugh. And like these stories, like I'm talking like people that shit in the bed and then like tuck the girl in with it and then leave, and like she wakes up again.
Wait.
No.
I'm not
Okay.
kidding.
No, and you're not going to just float right past that.
Actually,
So
it was a chick that
I
did
need
it.
more.
Yeah.
what happened? Like,
Yes. So it was a
'Cause-
lesbian couple, like this lesbian couple. She had this chick that, they were kind of talking here and there, and then all of a sudden she basically booty calls her at like 2 a.m. or she's like in town or something. He doesn't have where to stay. And so the girl's like, okay, so I knew where this was going, so I have her over. And the girl that's having her over decides like drink a bottle of wine before she even gets there, get loose up, whatever. And she says like
and some Taco Bell.
yeah, like,
get loosed up.
yeah,
We get that Nacho Bel Grande and I'm heading over.
but
Oh,
like
I just gotta finish this chili cheese burrito and I'll be right.
You want a crunch wrap?
I'll be right there.
you want some Fiesta potatoes, like whatever. And so they do their thing, and she said she was like really turned off during the whole experience because this girl was just making like over the top, sexual sounds and everything. So
That was just
she said,
her stomach.
yeah. So she said she like wakes up in the morning and the girl's like, I'm going to take a shower. And she's like, okay. She gets, showered. She leaves. This girl passes out. She wakes back up and literally she's like tucked into bed, like tucked in so tight, like she can't move. And then she just said she just smelled this ungodly odor that she was like,
I would
Like-
kill someone.
So
she thought for sure it was coming from the bathroom. And then she was like, no. And then she finally like kind of gets out of this cocoon that this chick like tucked her into.
So I don't. So you said so. Like let's say I invite this chick over,
Yeah.
and then I'm the one that goes to the shower,
No.
and the pooper tucked her. How
No, like
who tucked the poopy in?
Right? Did the pooper took a shower?
The pooper,
Yeah,
the pooper pooped in bed,
Oh,
got up, took a shower, cleaned herself up, tucked her girl in, and left.
Tried to like trap her.
so she woke
Trap
up
her.
in like a Dutch oven,
Yes,
just kind of.
absolutely. Yeah, and so she was like freaked out by it and everything, and then she finally she said squirms out. She was like, I was tucked so tight in, and then when she lifted the sheet up, there was a pile of shit just there, like this. Chick,
And one mild sauce packet.
Some wrappers.
These Fiesta strips. What the fuck did you eat?
What
Oh
the
my
Taco
God.
Bell sauce, the words on it, the little saying says, "Can I call you later?"
It says too spicy. You're like, ew. Just spells out the sound.
Yeah,
Oh,
I highly
God.
recommend it. It's called Bad Dates.
Well,
Dates?
let's talk. So, because I think we dabbled some of your bad dates. What do you got? What's the worst dates you ever had?
I don't know. I didn't really.
We didn't.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, even not maybe like a. I don't want to say like a hookup, but like sometimes you met somebody or you were supposed to. I have a couple of those where like they introduce you to somebody. Hey, I think you like this person. You get there, you're like, well,
I know for you.
Who are you thinking of?
The Chicago guy.
Oh God.
just because you're saying it quieter.
Tinder
Tinder
nightmare.
night.
Oh, there we go. Let's hear it.
Tinder nightmares.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
So he puts a condom on his finger.
I'm pretty sure I didn't even actually have full on sex with this dude.
No, you didn't. You did not.
But he was like, do you think
Just the immediate laugh right away. I'm so excited.
I know. Sorry.
She goes, so I woke up and I'm tucked in, right?
Sorry. So good.
he was
He
in the
tucks me
shower?
in. He tucks me in so tight.
Tucked me in so tight. No, he was like, do you think you should get plan B? And I was like,
Hold on.
but
Before, during,
we
or
didn't
after?
we didn't even have plan A. Didn't happen.
That's what I was going to say.
Why do I
Like, at
need-
what point of the, like, when you're,
Why
hey,
do I
nice
need
to meet
plan
you.
B?
Yeah.
Like, he just shows up, yeah, we're going to get a couple drinks also. Do you need plan B?
Like, do you,
When, at what point in this,
sir, do you understand how this works? Like,
do you think you're going to, wait, hold on. So, after you'd kind of like been messing around, whatever.
Yeah.
So, there was no, like,
No.
potential baby happening, but
No.
he thought maybe, like, by,
I think he
you
maybe
touched,
he was homeschooled.
you touched my right ball.
Right, yeah.
Do you need to be checked?
That's how babies are made.
Oh my God! What'd you say? Did you?
So-
Please tell me you came at him with some sarcasm, please.
Of course I did.
Okay.
It's Meggan. Come
I expect nothing less.
I told him I forgot my CVS card. So I wasn't good.
It's the only way you can buy it. You got to have that rewards card.
Yeah. You think I'm doing this without getting some coupons?
You just go and get some Flintstones gummies. I got Plan C.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know if these are
crazy.
anything.
Yeah.
What wasn't there something to do with Redbox with it? He had you. If he picked it up or you picked it up and they didn't take it back, there was something. There was something with the
I don't even
Redbox
know.
movie too. But yeah, that guy.
So hey,
I don't know. But this is the best part. So he was a soccer coach for Loyola.
he's coaching youth,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know
He doesn't understand.
about the P and the V.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 + 1
Sounds like a brown
equals-
thumber if I ever met one.
Yeah, definitely. But needless to say, that came to an end.
Or it didn't come.
Right.
To an
Yeah.
end.
Plot twist: I don't have a baby either. So
Yeah.
whew.
You had your Walgreens card on you.
Yeah, I stopped at Walgreens. Fast forward, a couple of years,
Couple of years, not days, not weeks, years, people.
and I see the new assistant coach for Notre Dame soccer
Holy shit.
is Plan B.
It's Plan B. What? Hey, what is it? Oh, I guess you can say his name off. I was like, would it be funny if like it's like, what if his first name was like Peter, his last name was like Barker? Or something?
Right,
It was like PB
yeah,
or
PB.
something. Be like,
Yeah. So he slides into the DMs.
Like the minute he gets here.
Yeah.
Like the minute.
Like, surprise, I live here now. And I was like, oh, that's great.
it's just him holding a box of Plan B.
Yeah, I'm ready.
wanna make
I'm
out?
ready for you. You want to make out?
When she came home and told me that story because we were living together still at the time, and I was like, "Wait, hold on."
But then I found out he was trying to like get together. No, he had a girlfriend too, which was awesome.
Did she know it?
I'm guessing no.
Because I feel like it's probably like his cousin. And he just hangs out. He
Could
seems,
very well be.
Is he still, by the way, the assistant?
No.
Okay, cool.
he's
So I feel like
not.
before we rip him up, ripping up our hometown coaches.
He's not there.
Well, I probably assume he probably didn't pass one of like the regular maybe intelligence tests or something.
I would think so.
Coach, do you know what a vagina is? Yeah, I think it's right by the ankle.
This is. I'm gonna go straight to hell for saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Listen, we've had 46 guests on here already on their way.
So they're married now,
Are they really?
and
They had to adopt because he doesn't figure
trying to get pregnant.
What's he just going around the house beating up on her stuff? Is this how we do it? Is this how
also-
you get pregnant?
Wait, he can't figure it out.
He just leaves it randomly around the house. I
Yeah.
left a couple jars in there. Take it to work.
Right. Yeah. Which also leads me to another thought. When people tell you that they're trying to get pregnant, like at family functions or something, they're like, we're trying. Like, they're just literally telling you, like, we're just raw dogging all the time.
Or they're usually, or it's like one of those things where like, yeah, we're trying. I mean, it's like they bring it up. They have to say they're trying because maybe one or the other person isn't, maybe hers or his isn't working. And then it's that awkward thing where like, then they have to start kind of explaining it. And like, I don't want at Thanksgiving for you to tell me, well, because his right ball isn't producing enough semen. I'm like, that's cool. Pass the gravy. This is fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Grandma.
Can I have some mashed potatoes, please?
Yeah, well, we're trying. See, we found that when I rail her from behind, I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah. It's too much. And the oversharing, and that is pretty interesting to me.
Yeah.
That's what you should say. Just every time somebody says, yeah, we're trying. Raw dog.
Yeah.
Just yell it every time.
We're just doing it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Like, I appreciate people that want to talk about it and all that stuff, because we have all had friends that have had trouble.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just like you said, there's just
It's the oversharing at like family events. It's when it's like family and they just expose way too much.
Yeah.
Well, my uterine wall. I'm like, oh, what is that?
Yeah.
Want to hear about all this? What are you talking about? We're eating food.
Yeah.
You see, inside of a vagina, I'm like, oh, grandma.
Well, yes, and I heard on that Bad Dates podcast, there's this new thing with Mormons.
Oh my God, I'm so happy you're bringing this up.
Are you talking Soggy?
Oh my God! And then wait till we get to earthquaking. You're not ready for earthquaking.
I haven't
heard of it.
So you're both aware of soaking.
We're soaking.
Soaking.
Yes.
So
There's just so much about that. It just sounds
it is so gross. It is so gross.
like in this robe, I could probably be soaking.
Because anytime I think of the word,
outside
when I hear the word soaking, I think of like I'm always like, man, like soak a sweat or something, like gross sight.
sounds gross.
Right.
So I was like, first off, if your penis goes into a vagina, that is penetration. So there's no leaving it soaking. What are you like? Are you like opening anything up and just laying in there and then closing it? That's not how things work.
No.
It's like it's a garage door.
Do you have like a water bottle on you? Like,
Yeah.
like,
So
It just sounds
in there?
like a dirty dish.
it is, yeah. No, I'm just leaving that soak. So earthquaking. So soaking's where you leave it in there, and you're fine because if you leave it in there, whatever. So
marinating, right?
Earthquaking is I'm like, hey, check it out. Kate, I'm bringing Meg over tonight. I need you to earthquake. So what you do,
Yes, I did hear about this.
we get on the top bunk,
Yes.
let it soak, and she's underneath. She kicks the bottom bunk,
Yes.
and it's called earthquaking.
I didn't know what it was called, but I heard that too.
That was on Pat McAfee. So he goes, hold on. He goes, these kids are out here soaking and earthquaking? Like, could you imagine your buddy is kicking while you are just
Just so
in?
you can maybe feel a little bit.
Because so it's kind of moving.
Oh my God.
I'm like, you've already skipped. Phase one is your dick's in that vagina. That's intercourse.
And how does the person that is doing said earthquaking, how do they feel?
I mean, I feel like you're getting a decent workout in because you probably would need to go both legs, right? And you'd probably have to find the middle spot. I
Yeah.
feel like it's where you really
Right,
want
yeah.
to,
Yeah.
But you don't want to go too hard because it goes up, and then if they fall
So
on
then you
you,
don't have to go to the gym and do leg day.
yeah, you don't want to be like double soaking earthquakes. I don't know what that.
Yeah.
Then you probably would definitely get that little sound. Oh no, it fell out.
You're getting better at that. Noise is getting better.
More and more by the end, it'll be all set. You'll both need Plan B.
Right.
So, do you have any other bad ones? I think you talked about most of yours.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah,
The pillow wouldn't call you back.
The pillow never called me back. Right.
Damn whores. Well, that sounded mean. Not you two,
No,
but I mean the
don't-
TV.
I definitely didn't.
Because you guys aren't
Still
really
not really
yeah, you're not really like the.
We weren't the dating. Like, let's actually go out on a date type.
You're more of just like kind of
like
hook up and
hang
soak
out,
an
hook up,
earthquake.
Yeah. hang out, hook up.
We were doing the tsunamis.
I was earthquaking for her.
She's earthquaking for me.
Meggan's a little aggressive on the earthquake. She knocked our bed over again.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I think probably the only one was like the disappointing ones, like the pilot. Like the guy that kind of for a long time were like, oh my God, he's so hot, like so cool, whatever. And then someone forces him to stay the night at your house by dropping
Who
him
could
off.
that be?
And then
I don't know.
You were in there kicking
I'm an
that bed.
enabler.
Earthquaking the shit out of that bed.
if it wasn't for her, a lot of my
Forced fornication.
Yeah,
I've-
but I appreciate it because she knows that I'm super shy and insecure when it comes to that sort of stuff. So
Sometimes you just have to.
just push me a
Oh,
little.
I've been
She
friends.
knows-
I've
she
been friends with
knows
Wizzy
well
for a
enough.
long time, so
Yeah, exact same.
I used to set him up on like just uncomfortably, awkwardly all the time. Go across the room, be like, "Hey, my buddy wants to come over here and talk to you, but he's a little nervous. Do you mind going over there?" And then I'll go over to him, like, "Hey, man, she's real nervous.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to come talk to you." So then they just both just look at you.
She
Wait.
she would never do it in a way where like she only did it when she knew that I was interested in that person and had been for a while, and she just
She's
knew
just too afraid to
make that.
Yeah.
rip off the finger condom.
Yeah, exactly. So there was one night we were all somewhere. I'm not going to give too many details so people can't figure out who it was. But we all end up at the backer, obviously, and we're leaving. And we offer to take this other person home. And we get to my house because I just moved out. But I live like down the street. You know, we lived together for how many years? 9 years? 7 years? Whatever it was. And I end up moving literally down the street. And she drops me off and basically tells
I told him to get out.
told him the guy to get out, like, you're staying with Katie. And I just looked at her like, and she was like, have fun.
See ya.
Yeah, and she did. He got the car and she like threw the car in reverse and like out of the driveway she goes. And,
Have fun, fucking.
yeah. I mean, pretty much, yeah. I mean, she probably even texted me. She's like, you got this, boo. Like, she's great about it. And the next morning I got to
I
call
like to
her.
be a wingman.
Yeah, I got to call her and tell her about all the awkward sounds it was me.
Oh, so it was like, so you did the deed, and it was at a.
No, I don't even think we fully did the deed.
He just made awkward sounds. Like, what do you mean, like?
Yeah. Like grunting instead of moaning. And
Because those are two sounds I need you to just be a little bit more clear on. He was
like
grunting,
Like a.
not moaning.
Have
Because
you
those
ever
are
heard a turtle?
the turtle sex noises. If anybody makes a turtle sex noise, I feel like that's a keeper because that'd be just fun. You just laugh.
That's
You could
what
instantly dry, but you're just having a ball.
That's what I'm picturing. Is the turtle?
What's this? But it's just a shaking of a.
it was kind of, yeah. There was a lot. It was like a lot. Of, and I was like,
That's a.
what?
That's a.
And
big
this wasn't
turtle.
like during
That's a big turtle.
the end. It was like the whole
It
process.
was like the foreplay. It was just it was bad, and I was like so like ew.
You just keep going. Shh. Just shut the fuck up.
Just put your hand over his
Listen.
mouth.
Shh. More moans, less grunt.
You know, what really
So it was like a.
You know,
and
you know
not
what really turns
mm.
me on when someone doesn't make any noise.
Yeah. Hey, you want to play the silent game? Or else you can get the fuck out of here. Because you're freaking me out.
I
Yeah,
gotta go get some Plan B.
yeah. It was so disappointing because I was like, this guy's like perfect. Like
It was disappointing.
it was disappointing.
I wasn't even there.
So what do you do? Because I feel like if I was, let's say I was, a girl, whatever, and she starts being like really, really weird, I'll just bring it up. So is
Turn it up a notch?
No.
Bring it up to her.
Tell her to take it down a notch. Be like,
why are you doing that?
easy. We're
Yeah.
not in a porn. I do not have a 15-inch penis. I don't know what you're doing. But if you could just take it down a notch.
Yeah,
My buddy's trying to kick the bed down here. So what? I mean,
It's really distracting.
yes.
I'm like,
You're doing a good job, Mark.
it is. I mean, for me,
A little to the left.
Is it too embarrassing to say that? Because I guess I don't know. If I was making
it's
a weird
not
noise,
so
I'd
much
want
that it's
somebody.
embarrassing, but it's just such an instant turn off. I'm done. Like I'm like, okay.
All my brain is saying is you said grunt and not moan, so I'm like literally thinking, "Ugh," like I'm thinking.
Yeah, it was like a lot of- yeah.
like just
He wasn't
just like those neck veins coming
yeah,
out. Just,
he was just like, ugh.
he's professionally
Ugh.
wrestling.
And I'm like, what are you doing?
No.
Like,
Stop!
yeah, just like,
No.
just no.
You're not even in me. You doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? This? I mean, honestly, that's exactly kind of what was going through my head, and I was just like, yeah, I'm done. Like, once I'm turned off.
Oh, for sure. I couldn't imagine hearing some.
So, and like it was very late, very intoxicated type thing, and it was almost, let's just say I got up to go get water or something, and I just never came back in the room, and I just went upstairs.
Did you fake?
No.
Okay.
I know.
Have you ever done that? Either of you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So because I'm for sure I've been there while it's happened too. I'm like, all right, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
But what was the reason why? Was it like you're just kind of tired, or like you're just kind of done with it? 'Cause I always wonder that, like if or something. I don't know if you're.
I can tell you, there's been different reasons,
Right?
Like if you're kind of halfway through things, and then you just kind of like, I'm not really.
So
into
do you
this.
just know you're not going to go? And
Not
like,
really. I'm just not into this.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you just kind of want it to be done, or if like everyone's been drinking a lot.
Yeah.
You're like this.
or the
It's not happening.
infinite erection.
Yes, right.
That's the worst for the guys. You're like, I want to go.
Like,
For the love of
enough.
God.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as the other one where we're like, look, I had way too much. It's not even moving.
I'm
There is not a
I
pulse.
would much rather just be like, cool.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, look, this thing ain't gonna. You could try, but this
Yeah.
thing ain't gonna look.
Yeah.
I had
Better luck
some.
next time. Let's
yeah.
call this a day.
I had some 12-year-old scotch.
I mean, I just hope mom's not listening, but whatever. Like, here's the thing. More than likely,
Hi,
and
Cheryl.
I took
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. More
Hey,
than likely.
sorry that I'm making your daughter seem so dirty every time she's on my show.
She'd be proud.
Yeah, actually, she probably would be. Here's the thing, too. I took human sexuality in college when I was 19. I was a virgin until I was 22, so I'm a 19-year-old virgin in college, like taking this class all about human sexuality, where like there was like 200 people. They split us up into groups, and like you literally had to like introduce yourself by putting a sexual adjective in front. Like I was kinky Katie, you know what I mean? Like,
Were you though?
No, exactly. Like I had no idea what to say. I think the guy sitting next
Somebody
to me
said that, but like,
Yeah.
who?
Yeah,
That's not.
right.
Not
the guy
the kid
next
I
to me,
know.
like
Those are
it was,
her boots.
yeah, my boots. So it was like that kind of class. So it was a lot of the,
You're next to Brown Thumb Bob.
and it was really cool though because our professor was like, "Listen," he was like, "This is not a class where you are going to like shame anyone. Like this is to be open and honest about sexual experiences in the body." You know, and they started class saying how like only 20% of women actually get off during just straight missionary penetration, like with no, stimulation to the clitoris or
No
whatever.
earthquake.
If you want to get real technical on it. So I think I've always had that in the back of my mind, like, hey, this might not actually really probably happen all the time. So there's some times where it's good, you're just not going to. So
Right.
like maybe you fake it a little just to make him feel bad, because like, hey, you did a great job, like high five, but it's just going to take me a lot longer than it's going to you.
A for effort.
Yeah, but I'm also not a marathon sex type of person either. Like no, I can't.
It's too much work.
It's just too much work.
I sweat too much. I try to get in there and
Yeah.
out before I drip. I'm not gonna drip
Yeah.
on. If I drip on you, I feel like I don't know if you're into. I'm not into it. I'm not gonna drip. I'm like I feel like this is just took a turn. didn't
And
it?
then there's other times. There have
I'm
been
getting out of
times-
here.
I was gonna say.
All right,
there's a
Mark, stop
whole
kicking the bed.
A whole other level of suction in weird places.
Yeah. And they're
Like, your, like
definitely
belly buttons suction together.
I mean,
but they're
oh
definitely
God! You are so fucking right. The sound it makes. Oh my God! It's like that. It's like a pop song. I'm like, I don't know, because I'm gonna laugh. I have farted during a sex accident because it's really relaxing. I've done it a couple times. Caught a leg cramp. And
I've caught leg cramps
leg
too.
cramp.
Oh, dude, I tossed a girl off and I felt so bad. She hit the floor so hard. She's like 6'2". She's a big girl. She hit so hard. She goes, "What's wrong?" It's like a leg cramp. It's like the worst pain in the world. Like no matter what, like especially if I get like a leg, I'm like
I've seen what happens to your
You
calves.
see-
It is monstrous.
Yeah, those at least I can kind of try to control. Up here, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, oh God. She's
Yeah.
like, are you okay? Shut up.
Are you crying?
Yes.
What about I get boob cramps?
Hold on, boob cramps? Oh, I've
Megan.
never heard of that. I would, cause I don't want like my leg look. That
Ask
would be
Megan.
so fascinating to look at to see.
No.
Because I've never heard of that.
So usually long days of drinking, tailgating, especially, those days like back when you could like nap and get up and go do it again,
Yeah.
and you're dehydrated.
Youth.
You know,
Yeah.
so just like you get the Charlie horses and stuff in your calves, I get them.
Does it like lock up? I don't know why I think that would be so crazy to see it happen. I've never seen that's
I
crazy.
would literally be wasted and run. Especially, I can vividly see Meg and I at Corby's, and I'm like, "Boo, boo! I need you to rub it." And she's like, she just instantly like knows, like,
Rubber titty.
rub my titty out.
I gotta be honest, I don't think there's ever a time in my life a buddy's like, dude, I got a fucking ball crown. Let me get in there, man. Jeff, take that. You need that ball rub? Yeah, man, I got something.
It's the other one.
Yeah, pop in your mouth, man. Just
But there is
just
nobody.
helping a buddy out.
There's nobody else in this world that I would ever
Nothing
go
to
to
see
for
here.
that. She's the only one. I mean,
We all have a gift.
yeah, it happens, and definitely fake it just for it to be over.
So
with
is there
when it's that bad.
so is there then better positions that do better than like for each? I don't know if we don't get I don't want to like throw you guys on the spot putting too sexual stuff, but
It just
Kinda
depends,
interested in
I
it.
think. I mean,
I think the more
I'm
comfortable.
kind of like an all over the place kind
Yeah.
of gal.
Me
Yeah.
too.
A little variety.
Yeah.
I like to mix it up, but not too long. Because that is the worst. Like you have, like when you have, like 'cause honestly, like I don't think I've ever had a one night stand that I wasn't drunk. I don't know if many
no,
people have.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, usually it takes a certain level of
Absolutely not.
drunkenness to go. Yeah, that's a good decision.
Yeah.
But I'm always curious about that. Like, because honestly, it is weird. It's like, because I mean, out of exes and girls I've been with and that, like every girl's different on what they like, and it's so
Yeah.
different and unique. And then from a dude, like we don't care what you look like. I look like I gained a pound. Like
just need
we
something to
don't see
stick
any
it
of that. I don't
into.
care if you
See,
jump on
I
it.
get very self conscious.
I don't care if you wear like a fucking Jason mask. Go at it.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
The older I've gotten, I'm not so much in my insecurities about that, but recently I would be, just because. So, but I think once you're in that moment, I think it depends on the level of trust, for me at least, with who I'm with, on what I like and what I don't like.
Yeah. I think it's
I
good
think
because I mean, once you're with somebody for long, you can have those conversations.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
like, hey, I like this.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there come times where it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I got told that one time.
What are
It's like one of the
what are you
first times I ever like actually went down on a girl. I didn't know how to do it. You know, I was like, what?
You got-
39.
practice?
It was so this past Thursday.
Congrats.
No, but I was just like down, like I don't know what, and I'm like going down, like I don't know what I'm supposed to do, literally, and like it was
Yeah,
funny
that's
enough.
gotta be weird for
Like
a guy.
I'm down here.
Yeah, and I'm like
That's gotta be weird.
you know, so like,
Like
it was
my-
funny.
I think I saw in a movie once I'm supposed to do the alphabet.
Alphabet.
Oh, dude, right. So I swear to like, so after that first encounter, another good buddy of mine had gone through similar, and I'm like, what the fuck do you do down there? You don't Google these things at this time. You know, there wasn't really like you can't just grab your smartphone.
Right. And
You know,
porn's not gonna show you how to do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, and
Yeah,
at that time it wasn't even porn. Like it wasn't really. Internet wasn't to the point where you could go watch porn. Like the only
You had
porns
to,
I
like,
had was like my
slice-
dad. Yeah, my dad's
channel where
80s.
it's
Yeah, my
all
dad's 80s
snowflakes.
porns. Yeah, like the dick with sideburns on it and shit, like the 70s. Just full on bushes and just weird
Power
shit.
muff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd be like, so what? And that's when we go, I heard something about the alphabet. So
Yeah.
it's just funny because we
Guess
start.
what I'm spelling.
I just spelled sandwich. Where are you going? Does this help?
That's what I'm spelling.
What if I do this? I'm sorry. I just can't not think of a sweaty dude going. And I feel like making that face.
Well, because what face do you make when you grunt?
I don't know. That's why I'm like, man, I feel so bad that like this
You
chick's
should
gonna
have
let
seen her
me.
face. You should have seen her face the next day when I told her. I was like, dude, Meg, she was like, how was it? How was it? She was so excited. I was like, it was awful. And she's like,
No.
what do you mean? I was like, he made this sound. Ugh.
That's what.
That is just immediate apologies from me.
Like a Charlie Brown
Sorry.
song when he misses the football.
I'm sorry.
She just kept saying, I'm sorry, because she knows, like, for me, that was like a big deal for me
Yeah.
to even like go through with it and all this stuff. And she's like, oh, Jaquita, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, no. It's like now I know. And like and then he never called me anyway. And after, so that now every time that
He's
Lauryn
left your
Hill song,
voicemail.
that Lauryn Hill song, you know, it's like, it's been 3 weeks since you've been You said to her from your
Legit,
friend.
never
the one
called
that
me
hit it,
again.
never called you again. So every time. Because I was like, what did I do wrong? Like,
Clearly nothing. He was-
That is the worst. That is worse when you find somebody like you find somebody attractive. It goes several times, like, and it's always. I'm not saying always. It kind of sounds, a little judgmental, but the majority of the time, the hotter the girl, the worse they are. Because I feel like they've just been handed everything in life. Like I feel like that's kind of how it
Yeah,
is,
they're-
and it's just
they
a
don't have to try.
starfish.
yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm like, what am I? Should I try harder? Should I bring in maybe a grunt? Hey, does that
Yeah,
do anything for you?
maybe try it.
Nope. But it's
No,
the
don't.
worst. And you're just like, all right, well, this is fucking terrible. This,
Yeah.
I can be honest with you, I don't want to do this anymore. So we could like date or whatever, but I don't want to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I could, sweat doing other things, not just staring at you while you're doing your taxes.
Yeah.
What's your worst
Yeah.
date?
Date or like hookup?
Either.
Both.
Okay, both.
Wait,
I'm
then you
not
don't-
really.
You don't always do both.
Well, I mean, no. If the date's so bad, there is not a chance for a hookup. But, but I'm not.
So much.
I don't know. I've never really like dated. I think I've been on maybe 3 dates in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
One was weird. Just no connection. Just bland.
Yeah.
And I'm launching jokes out there like 1,000 a minute, and I'm like,
Yeah, you're a
Go-
hard person to not have something to like talk about.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, so what else? And then I dropped her off at her house, right? Everything was uncomfortable. Everything took a long time to process. I don't know if she's one of those people like, hey, what time is it? What time is it? Well, it was 8 when I got up today. It's got to be past that. There was just so long of a gap, and I'm going, it's like you meet somebody, and you're like, okay, you seem cool, but then you go into, hey, we're not just friends, we're going to actually go on a date, and then it's like it just switched.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Isn't that? It's so strange how a
Very
certain person is like, who are you?
Yeah, I'm like, which is fake? Your regular personality,
Right, yeah,
or this?
yeah.
So you're kind of.
Yeah.
But I mean, hookup story is probably the worst. I don't know. I mean, there's been a couple. There's one time when I almost got kidnapped. So this one chick, she kept like, she was kind of hot. She's crazy though. Like the crazy eyes.
Oh yeah.
You're like, oh my god, behind those eyes is years of fucking weird, crazy shit. And like you just can see it, just how they even laugh crazy. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Just like Wedding Crashers. I'll find you like that octave in her voice, like, I'm like, oh god.
She's like a gremlin. Don't,
Yeah.
don't
So I'm like,
feed her after
finish blowing
midnight.
me, and then we're getting out of here. So so like we were at we used to go to Truman's after the piano bar after
Yeah.
rum runners, like you'd have like 75s, $1.50
Oh, I
doubles.
miss rum runners.
$1.50 doubles. I'd have like fucking 2 doubles, blap blap. So
They're doing a reunion show. Rum Runners.
ooh, where at?
Rum
Yeah,
Runners.
the new where's the new one at?
I don't know.
I thought there was one. Did they move it? I thought it was like downtown.
No,
or
they
something.
they closed.
Oh,
but they're
okay.
It
doing-
was where
they're coming.
CJ's was,
Gotcha.
or where
Where
CJ's is.
Yeah, but they're coming back to do kind of like a reunion
Hell yeah, I'd be down.
show next
Something
month.
different.
anyways.
That place was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'd leave there. It's like it was like Wednesday, so we'd go there, and then afterwards, I mean, the first time I saw, because I'm comfortable with my sexuality, I'll go to a gay bar or whatever, or watch
yeah,
a trans vet. I don't give a shit.
absolutely.
I don't care about that.
I have so much fun with those.
Yeah, I was like, all right, cool. I mean, it's a safe place for me. I know I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to dudes, but
I think
but
that's what it is. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's such a safe space.
yeah, I'd leave and I go,
I never thought of it that way,
I was
but
like,
yeah.
it's like there's like 10 girls walking to the gay bar. I'm like, I'm going with them.
Yeah.
So I just did. So I used to hang up like every week, just go follow all these like groups of chicks. And like if you go to a gay bar, they know right away that you're not gay.
Right.
A gay dude will know right away, especially like the transvestite. I'd even make fun of you about it. Be like, you're just straight in here. You were here for the girls. I'm like, oh, kind of. But anyway, so like this once I kept going this, and then like a couple weeks in a row, there's this one chick, and then she was so crazy. But
What is it with you guys and crazy?
because when you're young and horny, that craziness, it's something.
Translates.
It's so stupid. It's because we have dumb brains. It doesn't matter if it has breasts and ass. You're going to look at it and you're going to want it. It's in our we're like fucking lion instinct is what we look for. And the craziest, like the crazier the girl, usually the better she is in sex. But there's a chance
Yeah.
she'll kill you during it. You don't want that, or to knock one of those things up.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Stuck for
Make
life.
sure you got
Yeah,
your
I
CVS.
know some people that I
Make
don't
sure you
see
got
anymore.
your CVS card with you.
Right.
You need Walgreens, CVS, maybe even Osco. You never know.
Hooks.
Walk around and get some GL Perry coupon books.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Maybe some Venture. You never know. So we're at so we're standing. I remember right in the little main entrance way of Truman's. There's like a big bowl of condoms. I just remember that big bowl of condoms there. And I remember she was talking to me and then flipped into holy shit crazy mode. And I was like, damn, this is happening right in front of me. And like Wizzy walks up and he's like, oh, we got to go. She goes, you get the fuck out of here. And Wizzy's like, what the hell? So
At least
course-
other people got to see it.
yeah. So,
Yeah,
you know, my fight or flight kicked in. I'm like, I'm not going to fight this girl. So I was like, oh my God, is that $10? She pointed at the ground. She looked, and I ran. I remember sprinting through this construction zone. Which is like, I was chasing you with my car, dude. You took off like a gazelle. You're just leaping over shit like a
Danger.
just leaping
Danger.
over shit. Oh, dude, it was like, yeah, it was like that. All right, I got to go. And I'm not going to stop until like she was like, hit that weird like,
No.
that weird like talking through your teeth type of thing. Like, you're coming home with me. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do anything. She's going to stab me. And I was like, Wizzy, where are you going? He's like, I can't help you here. I go, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Just took off.
Oh,
It was
no.
that was probably the craziest. Then when I thought I was gonna get killed in a seance
Oh.
again, rum runners.
jeez.
This girl goes, "Hey, following back to my apartment downtown Mishawaka. It was pretty cool. I never knew it existed. It was like one of these old downtown Mishawaka buildings."
Yeah.
And she's like, "We can use a fire escape." And like the light goes up and it's like into the window into her. I'm like, whatever. Seems
Okay.
kind of cool. I promise you. So she goes in the window first, and then comes this little ladder, everything. I'm up in there, and I go in the door, and like there's probably like maybe like 6 to 10 girls in a circle sitting on pillows, and like there was some weird candles and shit in the middle, and like they were like, welcome, like and I felt like I was straight out of a scary movie. I'm like, Kyle, only this would happen to you. So I'm like,
this is why I never went home with strangers.
Yeah.
We
I'm like-
just need 3 strands of your hair.
yes, dude. It started getting weird. It's like, have a seat, and like I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm in the bathroom on the phone with Wizzy. I'm like, bro, you got to get me. Hey, so I don't know where I'm at. I climbed a fire escape, and I think they're going to sacrifice me. He's like, what? He's like, how do you do this? He goes, is it the same chick that tried to kill you last week? I'm like, no, I don't know. It's a different one. I think they're all going to kill me. I don't know. It was
Mishawaka
like
girls are
it was like a seance. And you know what's fucked up is I went by that building like maybe a couple years later. It was not an apartment. So I don't know if maybe it's shortly after they changed it into something else. But I'm looking at this. You can't get into the fire escape. I think even the fire escape the ladder was gone.
Someone was sacrificed there, and
Dude,
they
you know,
had,
yeah. And I'm like, what's that movie? The Midsummer? You ever see that movie?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, what if I would have?
Craft is what I'm thinking.
Exactly. Like, what if I would have stayed there? What would have happened?
no.
You know, I mean, there's a small chance it could have had like a weird, sexual encounter with 6 girls.
or you might have turned into like a goat.
Oh, that was the 1%. That was the 1%. I don't think they were there
Turned
to.
into a goat.
I don't think they were looking for peen. I think they,
Yeah.
or maybe they were going to take it from me. I
yeah,
don't know.
you would have left.
It was the weirdest shit.
That is bizarre.
And I probably saw the red flags. I'm like, oh yeah, you and your friends, cool. Yeah, I love candles. I love candles.
What did
Piece of,
I-
yeah, a little bit of my blood. Yeah,
I
take
just
it.
sent you
Was that
something
meme? No,
today.
she sent me a meme this morning that said,
Hold on, I gotta
"I
find
like
it.
to see how tall they get." Or it's about red flags, and I laughed so hard when she sent it to me. You have to understand, Meghan and I have been friends since. I mean, we.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I think my problem is I like to see how red the flag can get.
Yes. Yeah.
But dude, my biggest red flag I hate, and I hate it with anybody, and everybody has insecurities, everybody will. But when a girl like just gets down on herself, it's alright.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm too ugly, and like, I hate it. Like
Just
it makes
digging
me.
for validation.
There's that, but the side of it where people are actually so against themselves that they can't. There's
Yeah.
no way they can find any type of beauty in themselves.
Yeah.
And all that makes them feel alive is when they are down on themselves.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the feeding for compliments. I hate those bitches. That's the only good thing about me is I can a fake bitch.
Right.
I'm done right away. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry if I keep using the word bitch, but I feel like that's what you'd call them.
Whatever.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
fake ass
really
bitch. You can call them. That's a fake ass bitch.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
She's like, oh my God, I didn't even want to post this picture because I feel like I'm like, ew, and ew.
Right.
I'm gonna have sex with your mom in front of you just for you being an asshole.
Right.
You know.
Because that's so the age we're
Aye.
at, though. We can either have sex with the son or the dad. Like, where are we
Hey,
going
well,
with this?
I mean, that'd be
you
kind
know.
of weird, but
There's a girl that I follow. I don't know. She talks about like celebrity gossip and stuff, but she will joke about like there'll be a person that posts a picture and they're like, "Excuse the mess," and there'll be like 2 shirts on a bed or something in the back, but it's literally like them just thirst trapping
Mhm.
everywhere. But they're just saying that to like think they're distracting you. Like,
Yeah.
we all know what you're doing here.
Yeah.
it's just crazy. I mean, I feel because like, everybody has like their own insecurities. Like I was always like a fat kid, so every day I look in the mirror, I always think that I'm way fatter than I am. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, everybody has like that. Whatever.
Yep.
I get all
Yep.
that side of stuff, but it's just like I hate when people like. There's one girl I know. Like I was like, she's attractive, everything else. Like she seems smart and everything, but she's like, oh, I can't. And then when it comes to sex times, like I don't think females understand. We don't care. If I'm going to say, hey, we're having sex, I don't care if hey, we're having sex tomorrow, and by tomorrow you gain 100 pounds and you have a dick on your shoulder, wear a hoodie or cover that thing up, because like, and they're like, and even during sex, like they're like, oh, don't look at me, like if they're on TikTok, I don't want you to see my, like, it's when you bend over, your stomach's gonna roll. I would hope you understand that. If it doesn't, that means you don't, you're not human, or you're way too skinny. And I was like, I'm trying to fuck your clavicle. That's gross. But that type of stuff, it just sucks. You know what I'm saying? You ever clank somebody? You ever hug a real skinny? Ew. That clanking?
Clavicle.
You know what I mean? I'm not over here, or a hip bone's bumping. I'm trying to, like I'm fucking
that.
Mr. Burns.
I want to hear one do that.
I want to hear belly buttons.
Oh my God, I can't. It's like a
Bar belly buttons.
It is. It's like a wet sound and just a pull up. I can't believe you said that, because that has happened, and it made like a weird. It made like a pop, and I laughed my fucking ass off during. I laughed so hard
every time it happens.
I mean, and it was funny during the time I was laughing while I was in. It was doing. I was like, I don't know.
It's like a suction cup.
Just fun fact, that giggling, it kind of felt good. So, but I don't know if I want to hear that sound again.
It's like a suction cup.
Like an armpit fart sound.
Yes, exactly. It's just wet skin getting pulled apart. It's like the wet T-shirt sound. Oh man, the sound effects we're gonna get off of this episode are gonna be fucking phenomenal. I'll tell you what. Welcome in.
Oh God, that's good.
I feel like some of these taste like battery acid.
Well, there are some that do.
Was that Dane Cook's kid? He's like, yeah. Do you want what purple stuff? Grandma's piss or Sunny D?
The purple stuff.
The purple stuff,
It
dude.
was like in a 2-liter bottle. It was called.
Well, well, there was purple drink.
Maybe that's what it's called.
So, like, because if you they did, basically it was in those like gallon jugs,
Yeah,
like
like
the
a
milk
milk
jugs,
jug.
right? It was just
This
called.
one was a 2-liter bottle, like a pop bottle. It was called. I swear it was called purple stuff. Oh, I got Aaron Poe and Brooke. I need to ask him.
I mean, there's like
There was Michael's special stuff, but that was
No.
Bugs Bunny had that.
different.
Yeah, this was like.
Is that Michael's semen in that? Now that I think about it, it did say Michael's special stuff.
Kind of
Remember?
Tastes kind of
And he's like,
spunky.
remember? He's like, wait a minute.
This tastes a little spunky.
This is a bit old.
What's the expiration date on this?
So, well, it expires once. It says it expires once it meets the egg. Is this technically poultry?
Expired or lives forever? We'll never know.
You never know.
Well, we will know.
Millions of
9
kids are
months,
lost
unless
every
they
day into the mouths of young. What?
Stop at CVS.
I got my card.
Just I've been working on new. So I always do this thing like whenever I leave places, I'm like, nah, I gotta take off. So I make a joke. I was doing the back. I'm like, nah, the kids had a half day today, and it's like Saturday at 1 a.m. And they're like, especially with new bartenders. So I've been working on a couple new ones. Nah, I gotta take off. I gotta drop the kids off in my ex's mouth. What? Kimmy's face go. That's gross. Because you didn't even laugh.
Of her, of all people.
her, of all
That's
people.
rich.
Yeah.
God, I love that.
I
shit.
gotta, I gotta get a certain level with Kimbo. So.
Some guy was running around the back her last night yelling, which one's crazy bitch? Which one's crazy bitch? And I was like, she's not here.
Yeah.
Dude, it's hilarious. Like these kids, like she just like these Notre Dame kids come in. Like, could you imagine like if you're like, hey Dad, I want to show you Notre Dame, or I want to show you the backer, and she comes in
With her t-shirt.
oh, this is crazy, bitch. Yeah, she tells me to suck her dick all the time.
Yeah.
She's so awesome.
She's amazing.
And then she's wearing a t-shirt that's like, your mom should have swallowed you.
Yeah.
She wore that for Central Michigan. You should have been swallowed. I remember when I first started at Fidelity, and my boss, Ed Hardick, who's an attorney, we were talking that he had season tickets for like Notre Dame hockey, right? So he was talking about him and his wife Julie. They, like to grab something to eat, a couple drinks before they go. And I'm like, "Have you ever gone to Backer?" And he's like, didn't really know they had food, blah blah. And I'm like, "Oh, but it's the best." So I get a text message from him one night that says, "Crazy bitch says hello."
Oh, that's awesome.
I panic and I call the bar. Don't call her cell phone. I call the bar. She answers the phone, and I'm like, "Listen, that's my boss. He's an attorney. Like, I just, you gotta get you.
Please tell him I'm something.
Whatever.
Build me up."
And she was just, but her being her, they fell in love with her.
No, yeah.
We ended up having like office stuff there then after that. But when you say like college kids bringing their parents in and like they're like celebrities at that bar. They really are. I think we kind of take it for granted, right? Because they're it's our neighborhood bar and they're our buddies and whatever, but legit celebrities. And I've seen it even more now that I work there on football weekends. Like people fly in and they literally come to that bar to see her, or you know, a lot of them still ask for Aaron and Rhino and stuff. But my sister's wedding, Meg was there. My sister didn't tell anybody, but Rhino and Kimmy bartended her wedding reception.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
So, first of all, my sister had a champagne wall.
So explains why I got so drunk.
When you walked in for the ceremony.
There was saying like a wall of champagne. Hold on,
I
wait.
am not
Champagne
kidding.
glasses?
Yes.
Ooh, that's scary. Were you allowed to grab them?
Yes, they were. It was like it was an ivy wall.
I would be the guy that would knock all of those
like,
down.
No, it was like they were all
They're
in their
pretty
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like they were stacked. I'm like, why would you invite me here?
I would never touch that.
We'd be sitting back going, hang on. Wait, this guy might, hang on.
Yeah,
no, it's like...
hey, while you're up there, grab me a couple.
Like, what's the game? Jenga?
Like
Jenga.
Jenga.
I would be the one.
Nah, fuck that.
So it was like
right
an
away.
IV.
I got you, yep.
And it had like the little slots for every glass. So you would just grab the glass. I mean, people were drinking before the ceremony even. Like my sister wanted to set a tone.
I like a wedding where you can have a
It was
cocktail.
great.
You get fucking hammered and then in and out.
I mean, the girl even after like everybody sat down to get ready for the ceremony to start, she played Jagged Edges, Meet Me at the Altar. You know,
Oh, she stole that.
Yeah, that's Meggan's song.
Yep.
But
You can take that out in the editing. I'm not trying to get an enemy.
So, but the place that she had her
That's
wedding.
the only thing I ever want about a wedding.
Yeah.
None of the rest of it.
No.
But
You don't know
I
what?
feel
What?
like you
Just
should
Jagged Edge?
You should
Oh, yeah.
walk down the aisle to
She's gonna walk down.
meet me at the altar.
Yeah.
With like stripper heels on that
Yep,
light up. And
that light
stuff,
up.
You know.
Is that what happened in the
Meet me
video?
at
I only know about the
No,
song.
that's
Is that
how
what you
I
looked
am.
at?
envisioned-
her wedding.
If I ever got married, that's how I envisioned it.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Oh yeah, that song has to be.
I feel like you'd have to have like Roman candles too. Just something like that.
Oh, I
Yeah,
still have
Just
a
something
video
different.
of Roman candles gone wrong. Do you remember that night?
Wait,
4th of July, like
was I there?
years and years ago with Maddie and who did it with it? Maybe Mike. They did the like back to back, and then they had
Oh, Roman candle fights.
like 4 paces in turn. But Maddie got hit. Maddie got hit with some shrapnel.
Oh, yeah.
It was- yeah. It was
Oh,
bad.
that was a normal thing with guys. Yeah, you have Roman candle fights.
Yeah, I have a video. I'll find it.
Yeah, you shoot right. You shoot the Roman candle. It doesn't explode, but it just hits you.
It's just like
Yeah.
right in your face. Sometimes
See?
for Maddie. Yeah. Right.
And then if you get crazy, what's the other one? It's like a pop.
It's a pop.
There's a pop in there. It's like a. Yeah, there it is.
You know, it's like those tops that you put on the table. It's like a dome shape.
Yeah.
And you
Yes.
like turn them inside out.
Yeah. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, rim belly on belly. Oh, that is so funny that it's happened to somebody else because I laughed my
all the
fucking
time.
ass off. I don't even think I even finished having
buttons to
sex after this.
Buttons to buttons. All the time.
Damn.
Yeah. But so when everyone walked into the reception and they saw Rhino and Kimmy behind the bar, they were more excited for that than they were for my sister getting married. Like it was just
Yeah.
something else. And now, like, to see how much like linebacker itself has been such a big part. I know of all of our lives, but
All three of us have pictures hanging on the wall.
all 3 of us have it.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Kind of regret that I was wearing a mask.
Yeah, a little
Jabberwockies.
Jabberwockies.
But it is
Yeah.
fun because you can look at the picture and you can guess. If you know us, you know
bet
exactly
Yeah,
who
I
everybody
think
is.
we've played that game, like who's who.
Yeah.
Everybody goes, oh, there's Wizzy.
Yeah.
It's because he's standing there all just arts back and laying. I'm like, that's not a Jabba stance. What are you doing, man? Victoria's Secret Men's Edition. They're putting on that stance.
Yeah. I had such a moment, and I don't know if you guys saw my post, like that first night that I worked there for the home opener. I was like, what if, and Weaver surprised me and came to see me because the only reason we ever started going there was because Weaver worked there when we were in college. So if we wanted to see him when we came home for the weekends, we went to LBL. And a lot of our friends were like, oh, I can't believe you're going to that fucking place.
I never went there until I was like 24.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, when we moved back and stuff, we started going because I mean that's how I met Donna and Joey there, which I mean they became super close. But now to look, had Weaver never worked there, I would have. I don't know if
You probably would have still
I don't
gone
know
there.
if we would have because our crew hung out at Corby's. I mean, we got a lot of backlash for going there And they literally started going because we went like,
Well, we started doing the Sunday night meeting.
yeah,
We only went on
the
Sundays.
Sunday nights.
Sunday fun day.
But
No, it was a
then
Sunday night meeting. We
book
didn't go
club.
until 7 o'clock. Book club. We called it the book
Oh,
club.
at Corby's?
No.
Oh, this is at
Hell
Backer.
yeah.
At Backer.
Oh,
And
okay.
it was like when Donna was inventing the Tenacious Taint.
Oh,
yeah.
that was pre
We were-
patio.
Yeah.
We
That
were
was
patio.
that was parking lot days.
Yes.
we
Yes.
were
Yeah.
Yes.
taste testers
For the taint.
for Tenacious Taint.
Yeah.
Nice.
It took us 3 weeks for all of us to realize why we weren't sleeping on
Why can't
Sunday
anyone
nights.
go to bed when you
Because
get
there was
home?
Red Bull in them.
Dude.
She'd bring them out.
We're
and
just drinking energy drinks at
Yeah, we
midnight.
had no idea. You know, she'd bring them out and we'd try them and we'd be like, oh, that was horrible.
God, those fucking
and then,
just like and the taints have is there Red Bull in the taints too?
yeah.
I just remember.
But they don't. It's that they don't have actual Red Bull. Well, because remember,
I think it's
they
Rockstar. I think they use.
They make them in the jug now.
Yeah, it's
you
true. It's
know?
in the thing, but it's
Yeah,
like
it's not.
I think it's Rockstar. I thought it was Rockstar.
Because at the beginning they used to make them individually,
Mhm.
one by
Yeah.
if you ordered one, they made it one. Well, then they got so popular that they started making batches of them. And I had one Friday night before it went on, and I was like, whoever made that.
Sometimes
it's
they don't
bad.
get it quite right.
No, it was so bad. I was like, whoever made those, it was so
You know,
bad.
when there's no carbonation, like you can tell, like if you
Yeah.
go there, like Sunday Fun Day, by the end of Sunday, all the Sunday stuff is just ugh.
Yeah. And then, but I bought Jeff and I one last night when we went up in to get the drinks when both of
Oh,
us didn't
rude.
know what our best friend and girlfriend drank, which
mean,
I.
Right, rude.
Selfish.
They went
Rude.
in, they took a
Rude.
shot, and then they brought me a drink that I would never drink.
No, not that you would never drink.
Yeah,
I
big
was
White Russian?
intoxicated. I was buzzed up and I couldn't remember.
Your best friend's drink.
I know. I couldn't remember. I knew it was tequila, grapefruit, but I couldn't remember what it was, if it was soda or Sprite.
Well, now hold on.
And I
Now
mixed-
you're talking about a 3-ingredient mix. Let's take a step back.
I mean, and she
Are
was
you
soda.
like you're like
And
now,
she's
I
changed
want the
over
umbrella but
years.
no stem. I want the umbrella flipped upside down, pushing the bottom, and
And
I
her
want
drink of choice
No.
changes over the
Tequila,
years.
soda, splash of grapefruit. It's not
And
hard.
I couldn't remember soda. I went with Sprite. I mean, your boyfriend wanted just to do tequila and Patron,
Well,
and I
he's
was
a
like,
monster.
absolutely not. I was like, I thought about it. I was like, no. I was like, that's not it. Like,
He's a monster.
I spent a long time really thinking about it, and I was like, no, I know it's not tonic, but I don't know why I couldn't think of
brings you a
soda.
grapefruit with Jello in it. Like what?
Yeah, and I don't know why I couldn't think of soda for some reason, because maybe I'd been drinking all
First,
day.
they got Diet Sprite there on
so
tap.
I went.
I love it.
Oh,
And
they
that's
do?
what
Oh yeah,
and
Sprite
that's
Zero.
what I did. And I was waiting for Dan to come out because I knew Dan would know right away. But it was all newer bartenders that don't know your drink, so I felt defeated when I came out. So then I felt so horrible because I'm like, how do I?
So
not
wait, so you
know?
knew bringing it? Like I don't think I did this right.
I
she
oh,
was like, what?
okay.
What are you
So
drinking?
wasn't it saying, "Yeah, I got you, your
Right,
usual"?
I knew it. I knew it out the gate, and
No,
I
she
owned
tried.
it.
She tried.
I tried.
Did you drink it?
She had a couple
I
sips.
took a few sips.
And
but it
then
was-
she went to go get it replaced, and
What
I
was
said,
it?
absolutely not. I will go get you a new one. And I went in, and I waited again, and I ordered it. Patron,
Oh yeah, this is
soda,
terrible.
grapefruit. And I see them pour the Patron, pour the soda, and then I see the thumb move to another button on,
Cranberry.
There's no
and it was
grapefruit.
cranberry.
Yeah, there's no grapefruit
no,
button.
it's because I had the grapefruit right the first time, and I know that they got it out of the fridge, and all of a sudden I see the soda, and then I see the thumb move, and I see the pink fluid, and I'm like, no, and I couldn't say anything because they were so busy.
She just walked out so defeated.
I
and
walked
handed
out
me
and
the
Go, oh, the mic's in here. Please be my friend still.
I was like, I can't. I was like, 'cause I
You
wasn't-
deserve better.
no, because the bartender that gave it to me, like, I could tell that he was having a day.
Yeah,
and I
just to be
didn't-
like, listen, Meg, you're gonna fucking take this drink. You're gonna love
And
it.
then for me to be like, oh, you fucked that up. Like, I just couldn't do it. And
I
just
drank
can't.
half of it, but then I went in and
She
I
went in
had
and got it.
Dan just put a little splash of grapefruit.
Because
And
Dan
everything was
again
fine.
wasn't there. And the whole point is, too, it sucks not having our normal bartenders that just know what the fuck we drink and we don't have to order it. Nothing
Privilege.
against the new bartenders. They're
Privilege.
great and I love
Oh
that.
my
But
God,
we are
yeah.
so privileged and so, spoiled when it comes to.
Yeah, because I used to have a
them
button
knowing.
for Baby Love. I had a fucking button. No, I don't have the button anymore. So now I got to go, oh, we don't have Diet Sprite. You're going to go head right behind you.
Yeah.
Okay? It's going to be the lemonade button. Scroop, to the
Remember,
left, plop,
remember
plop.
when Connor used to bring in Sunkissed Orange because he did Captain Morgan and Sunkissed? So he.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah,
The
it's
substitute
actually pretty-
teacher for 8th grade?
Witchery.
Yeah, no,
That
it's
just sounds like somebody that just realized, hey, man, check it out, bro. You ever had Crush? Fucking awesome, man. Orange Crush, bro.
Crush.
It just sounds like the first time I ran in like flavored pop. It's grape.
Whoa.
It's pop, but it's grape, bro.
When I was there the other, Ryan and I had stopped in one Sunday, or Monday. It was like Labor Day weekend. We stopped in to have a couple drinks and stuff, and like we were talking to Colin, one of the new bartenders, who's super, super nice and like definitely like right up our alley. He's like 27. So we're talking about the taints and stuff, and he's like kind of giving me like
Talking about the taints.
Talking about taints.
You always gotta talk about the taint.
So he's like going on. I was like, no, you don't understand. Stop. Just stop.
It's near the taint. Sorry.
I mean,
It's true.
Taint's more of like a rubbing. It'd be like a. It's. We're gonna have some weirdos follow this thing. Yeah, I like when I go to
gotta
the
pet
rubbing
it
that
you
microphone.
gotta pet it like a puppy.
Yeah, what she said about that? Belly on belly.
It's becoming unhinged.
Episode 29, belly on belly.
We've gone off the rails.
Yeah.
There is no rails.
Where we're going, we don't need rails.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Do you know what that's from?
No.
Oh my
You
God.
two in your movies.
Back.
Back to the Future?
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
It
that was
takes
pretty,
me
that
a
was pretty
minute.
catchphrase, right? Except I used the word back.
It takes me time. This one with her movies, I can't have
Dude, we
it.
should play the game where you could give me any two actors, I can link them together, guaranteed
Into
through
a-
movies,
Oh, yeah.
guaranteed, and I can
I meant
always
to tell
guaranteed
you that you needed to bring
under
up movies.
10.
The two of them. Yeah, the two of
Wow.
you. Let me sit back and watch.
I'm better
Oh.
at Name That Tune.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're good
I
at that, too.
see. The problem
Aaron
is
Frucci is the absolute best at Name That Tune. They play it over at his house. I have never.
is that the
in
I can
my
name
life-
that tune in 5? Is that
Yeah,
what it's 5
he-
notes or,
he-
or seconds or is that what it is?
5
Okay.
notes.
So
Yeah.
he always.
I don't know if I'd
plays-
be that good because I don't know. I really don't
Yeah.
know that older music. Like I feel like I wouldn't know.
He always plays DJ because he's so good. Like it's just not even worth him being there. But he'll start a song, and then actually Ryan and I bought them buzzers, him and Chantel buzzers a couple years ago because they used to just like raise your hand, and they would. But now you like actually tap in, so you know exactly who's coming in first, and you have to name the song and the artist, and however long this man. And then at the end of the night, we have him play, and we'll do it, and it is unbelievable. And I'm not talking one genre. I am.
Yeah, I
talking
couldn't name the artist.
everything-
I think the artist would I'd be like, that's
Everything
that.
from Patsy Cline days to
Yeah.
present.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
I can't do music that
He's
much.
unreal.
I have a
And you're really
wide
good, too.
range of music
Yeah,
in my
yeah, we both do.
I
but
just remember
you're
I used
way
to work
better.
at Circuit City, and this
Circuit City.
this dude, his name was Puya. He went to Notre Dame, graduate. He's probably the smartest human I've really talked to. He was he had just graduated from Notre Dame, so he would have been like maybe let's say 21, 22, and I was right around the same age. And it's weird when you talk to somebody that's so intelligent, blows you away. Like it blows you. He's so smart. He took like I don't obviously I'm not a genius, but I'm not dumb, so I have good ideas. But he took this thing. He goes. He was so good at he could listen to one rap song and know all of the lyrics.
Oh,
He had
wow.
eidetic memory, yeah. So where you can, it's not photographic. He can't like remember
Yeah,
it.
like
but-
auditory, like you hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he'd be like, so we started playing this game. He's like, how do you know all these actors? But it's back at Circuit City days where DVDs were blowing up, right?
Right.
He was coming and buying them. So I was like, oh, cool. So like, I just found these big movies like Ocean's 11 have all these people in it, so you can link those actors there. This movie. So I started figuring out like a Venn diagram, that tree diagram.
Yeah.
How it opens
Yeah.
up, and I was like, oh, cool. And this dude he goes, I got it. I can do this. He got a computer. He figured he made a game out of it where you get points. You get points if you name it. Like I say, I did it in 10 seconds, but it took me 10 connects. You did it in 20, but it only
Yes.
took you 5. So we got the same. And he
Yeah.
was doing this. And I was like, what? How are you? What are you?
What kind of mastermind?
Yeah.
I'm just going, how do you? You're the smartest human that I've ever met in my life, And now he owns like I don't know, several companies. He's
Yeah.
crazy smart, but it was just great. It was fun because we would just sit there and I'd like going through like new DVDs. Because back when like it was back in the day when like, hey, oh, you ever heard about that cult classic movie? Like stuff you couldn't get online. Like, oh my
Right.
god, have you ever seen like people are like, oh, that Donnie Darko movie? Or
Yeah.
like those weird movies you never heard of because it was never advertised.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden you're like, check this movie out, and then we worked at Circuit City. They saw like 4 to 5 customers per day. So we would just hang out. Oh, dude, it was, I promise you, if there was hidden cameras.
Circuit City was the most bootleg
Dude,
electronic store.
I literally, like the stories I have from Circuit City, people don't believe it unless they, like Craig worked there with me. So he saw some of the shit happen live. It was straight up like 40-year-old virgin. You know, they were always clowning and everything. Like we had this audio room, like we had always playing like these awesome movies and everything, but nobody was ever fucking shopping. Nobody was. So they're like, oh, we're going to move you to the audio area. I go, there's some hourly. Cool. So I would just hang back there. Like I would get so hammered the night before. Me and my buddy, my roommate that we both worked at Circuit City, we had this big party house. I'm talking party house. Gigantic. It was like closer to Notre Dame, but like our backyard was the hood. Our front yard was the hood. Our backyard was the rich neighborhood. So it was a very balance of when the cops would come and when they wouldn't. I would get so hammered. The next day I'd go in the audio room, right? And they had this big wall of like receivers, audio receivers that powered your speakers. I would move them and I would just put my head in there. I'd throw some wires over my shoulder, right? Like some audio wires over my shoulder. And I would just, I would just sleep. I would just like straight up like sleeping in class. And then when somebody opened the door, I'd be like, wait, don't turn anything. Hang on. I'm running these wires. I would do nothing. I got so good at doing nothing, which is like, you know, the idle hands or the devil's playground. I can't work somewhere that I get bored because I will get fired immediately. Yeah. I found called E-level. I got on, it's called Big Joe. It's like a forklift that takes you way up. E-level is the top of the racks. Like, you know, you stack stuff, whatever. So E-level, in the winter, there was this heater, right? Blew right on you. They put carpet on the top. So, like, if you got up there, you couldn't see. There was a fucking pillow there, but we would just go up there, E-level. Hell yeah, it was like a Hawaiian cat that ran the warehouse. I go, hey man, can I hit E-level for a couple hours? Like, yeah. He would just raise you up there. You would, because the manager was in the office doing coke.
Yeah, no one cared.
Nobody gave a shit. It was Circuit City. They were like, just hey, sell shit.
Heroin.
They were doing lines of heroin. Dude, they were injecting weed. Yeah. They were doing things that I don't think was possible. Dude, our store manager had these cats come in, like these Bolivian cats. It felt like it was like an action movie. Like these cats came in all together, like, where's he at? I'm like, who? The manager. I'm like, oh, let me get him. And he came. He's like, goes back corner of the audio department, starts just marking down all this stuff. He must have just owed him like a bunch of money, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, and we used to joke like how, like, because he did a bunch of coke. Like our manager, he would come out, nose bleeding, the eyes bloodshot and shit. Like those theft mirrors in the corner that like you could see. I go, that motherfucker took one off the wall. He's in the office. We used to joke like one day we're gonna be missing one of the security mirrors. He's just in the office lining up. Dude, these cats came in, and it was like a mafia or something. They were like, he was stacking all the stuff, and he was ringing it out, but he was all coked out and stuff. I was like, what is happening here? In the meantime, the guys in the car audio, they were racing go-karts in the back while they were smoking weed outside the building. I was like, I think I could probably work for this company for a long time.
Yeah.
But then, they went bankrupt because.
I mean, how could you not?
Because of said. But that was, dude. That was so. I was so fucked. I couldn't believe the shit I did. I used to fuck with people so bad there. We used to play a game. I used to sneak in. The only 2 words you can't sneak in is fuck and the P word. Those 2 words jump out, but I'd be like, yeah, so no, titty breast, but what we're trying to do here.
The P word, like with the 2 S's?
With the 2 S's?
I don't use that word. I don't like that word. I don't like that word. I will drop cunt and moist every day. A lot of people hate those 2 words.
What about soak?
Soaking school.
Soaking school?
You know what's weirder? If it's moist, and then if it's damp, and then if it's soggy. That's if somebody's frustrated about moist, start getting them to think about soggy. No, I
always bring up sponge. Like, don't you hate the word sponge?
They will no longer use moist if you go, what if it's damp or soggy? Yes, they'll be like, ew, because it's so weird to try to describe, because soggy is something that's been wet too long. Soggy. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like that's so much worse than moist. You get moist? Nah, bitch, I've been soggy for a week. I'm gonna wait for somebody to come in here.
Oh, soggy is gross.
Isn't it so much grosser now?
So gross.
I'm telling you, you'd be like, oh, you don't like moist, but you like soggy? Oh. You got to go through the levels, though. Yeah. Moist, damp, then soggy.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because damp is like, we probably should dry that off. Soggy's like, let's ruin our whole roof. Fucking soggy. We got to get a whole new roof.
There's no turning back from soggy.
Turning back from soggy.
The labia is screwed. We're done. You're going to have somebody come in here and fix
for
this.
A week. You know that's going to be used now.
Oh, gross. Soggy.
Hashtag soggy for a week. Oh, God, the
that's
audio-
There's another sound that comes
Dude, all
from
we need
Soggy.
I could post a 30-second clip of this and
Like
probably blow up the internet just with audio bites.
Like your shoes, if you have wet socks, like if you're
Yeah,
walking out.
soggy.
Soggy.
Ew,
That's a whole
yeah.
sound.
That's
It's
the whole
because
vibe.
you're
That's the whole
sitting,
vibe.
Like-
you're sitting in the unwanted moisture.
It's like
You know?
sloshy.
Sloshy sounds like slushy. Slushy reminds me of like when you walk, when you don't think it's icy, but you step
Yeah.
through that water, then you hit
Like
that
wet snow,
slippery.
yeah.
I hate that. It's
Soggy.
damn slush.
Oh.
And then your shoes are just soggy after.
Yep.
There's nothing worse.
So gross to say
So
soggy.
Yeah.
I don't know where we started taking that journey one night. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
anybody that hates moist, be like, well, could be damp or
Wait,
could
it could
be
always
soggy.
be worse, guys. Could be soggy.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I don't want to.
We got to get Kimmy that shirt. Yeah. Because we
Some
bought
are
her.
moist, some may be damp. This bitch is soggy. All right, well, somebody's got to remember that.
It's just we're just gonna make a shirt that just says soggy.
Yeah, well, because we got her the shirt that
Dripping.
just says moist. We got her that shirt for the Backer reunion.
Yeah,
that
well,
first
now-
Used to be
year.
moist,
Now
now this
it's
shit's
probably
soggy.
soggy by now.
so now it's
Probably
soggy.
soggy. The front says used to be moist. Flip it over. Probably soggy.
Probably soggy.
Moistly soggy.
Ew.
We're just making shirts now. I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
Oh, I got ideas.
She's over here. She got a whole.
Yeah.
My Excel
making it-
spreadsheet
Look at her.
says
Making a note.
Yeah,
she made the Venn diagram. Know what you said?
leave it to Meg. She'll figure it out.
Oh my God.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have a problem with a lot of the words.
I just don't. The reason I don't like the
Moist
P
is-
words because when I was so young, I used to like. Honestly, I told the whole story. I used to rent out porns to,
Yeah.
financially,
Yeah.
make a living when
Yeah.
I was 12. But when you're 12 and you're watching like,
She's seen the porns we found in his basement.
the dirty 70s
does
porns,
tell
like I'm gonna
us.
beat that, and I hated the word. The word was so.
I'm with you. I don't really care for that word
It was
either.
so synonymous
I'm okay
for
with
just
cunt. I'm
dirty,
not-
dirty porn. I was like,
Yeah.
there's never a time I'm gonna have sex I'm ever gonna use that
Yeah,
word. Like,
yeah.
could you imagine? Yeah, I'm gonna beat that. Like, yeah, it was like yeah, come on, jump. It was just it was a word I never liked, But so I was like, I don't use that. I'm so weird. I will sub in. Here's what I use instead of that word. I use vagina. So my conversation.
the actual
100%. Hey man, let me tell you,
anatomical word.
hey man, you a fire vagina.
Fire vagina.
No matter what you say, it just comes out as like substitute teacher. Like, man, I tell you what, bro,
reproductive
I had a
parts were-
crazy threesome do this one girl's vagina. Whereas, it's like Jackie Chan subbing it in. Just,
Full favorite subtitle.
yeah.
It's
He
censored.
means,
It's censored, but you said
Yeah.
vagina.
yeah, just sub me in. Vagina. Just say it real correct.
Like your whole face changes when you say that.
Vagina.
Oh, my sister had such a problem.
Vagina.
With her vagina?
No, I think it.
Oh.
No, that's
You'll
my
have
sister.
that.
My sister
Never
calls
know.
her
Soggy as
China.
fuck.
Nobody touches my China.
Hashtag soggy as fuck.
Probably soggy.
No, I think I'm pretty sure it was Bells. It had to have been
Probably.
Bells. But my mom and growing up, she always called it our Mimi. I have no idea where it came
I
from.
feel like a lot of people have grandmas.
So that's exactly where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I know some friends that call their grandma
Yes.
Mimi.
So when
Mimi's Mimi?
She had the greatest grandma.
Yeah. So,
Mimi's vagina.
I'm pretty sure it had to have been Allie that Chris's mom
We're
wanted
not
to
talking
be called
about people's
Mimi.
Mimi's vaginas. We don't
Chris's
talk about
mom
that.
wanted
Mimi
to
soggy
be
ass
called
vagina.
Mimi when they had kids, and my sister calls me. She goes, "How the fuck do I tell him? Like, there's no way that my kids can call her Mimi because that's what we called." I was like,
Oh.
"Just yeah." So
Conflict of
Allie
interest.
Allie had to put it like.
Yeah.
Sorry, Booski,
No,
but
we're
not
not-
to talk
we're
that
not
story,
doing
but
that.
it's so great. But yeah, that's what my mom called it.
Well, you just call
We
it your
still do.
Brittany and you're fine.
Yeah, Brittany, Brick Yourself.
Do you remember when Britney? There was like that paparazzi picture
Yeah.
of Britney
Oh, when she had
Spears
the lip.
Yeah.
getting out of the
It
car,
freaked
and
out.
it was just like, yeah, pants.
Listen, we don't need, Mimi and vagina creeping out.
No,
Yeah, Cookie and Pretty.
wow, this took a turn.
Always does.
I guess it's still in the same vagina area. Vagina. I know, I
Vagina.
have to make that face. Well, vagina.
Vagina. Have you seen the Instagram that chick drinking with Tourette's?
The girl that has, she's like,
Yeah.
line it up.
Yeah.
I follow a lot. I'm a big supporter of the Tourette's movement. I love it.
Line it up.
But which, because I follow all the Tourette's
Oh, I'll
people.
find
Which
it.
one's this one?
Yeah, she just does this drinking with Tourette's
She has, like, she'll develop different
ticks.
ticks.
Yeah.
So it's like for a while she'll have these ones, and then all of a sudden they'll change, and she has a whole other slew of different like profanity
Yeah.
or just like sayings that she heard from a show or a movie or whatever, just like ruminate in her mind. So those are her ticks. My favorite though was the wind it up.
Wind it up.
I watched this one girl, like, she sits in college, she sits in class, and like, she has Tourette's, she sits in the back of the room, but it was funny because, like, I always joke because I'm pretty sure I have some type of verbal Tourette. If I hear a word, I have to, what up? If I hear a word, I have to say it. Like, if I hear a weird word, my brother's making fun of me because I heard the word cornucopia.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Great word.
that's
But-
that's a really niche word.
It is. So what does that do? Boom, sticks right in there.
Cornucopia.
No matter what I have going on in my day, I have no power, but I will say it and not know I got cornucopia.
Yeah.
Like it just comes out. So if I hear somebody say a funny sounding word, like somebody
Sheboygan?
pronounced, well, I was driving down the road in my station wagon. And I go, station wagon. And it sounded, of course, it's stuck in there and I can't stop. So then people think I'm like, I think I might have like a verbal, I can't, if I hear a funny word, I'm like, or if somebody makes a sound like, I'll be like, don't, and I'll be fighting inside.
Yeah.
Then I just have to let
have
it
to
out.
say it.
Station wagon.
I can't. I can't help but when I list a house and we get showing requests to see it, and I have to like send it to my seller. Like I constantly am like, and another one.
Well,
And
everything.
another one.
This is an ADHD thing, at least from what I know.
Like we're
Literally,
in a room full of three of probably the most ADHD people. so-
Literally everything. Like if there's a conversation going on, there's a word in a sentence that is a song.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
So it's just a song.
And do you
just
sing it
immediate-
while somebody's talking, and then you
Absolutely.
forget
Yeah.
what they're talking?
cut 'em right
yeah,
off.
My mom died
Dear Mom, yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Mama.
And then she's over there crying. I'm going,
And now-
in your head, you're doing a ballad.
And now we have lost complete control
Oh, yeah.
of the conversation.
That's the worst. Yes, when somebody skews off, and then like you're staring. You ever stare at somebody? You're doing 900 other things, and you're like, oh my god. Then you catch back. You go, oh, this motherfucker's talking about something real serious. Oh shit, they're crying. Kyle, what were you doing?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
The number still singing.
Trying to be supportive, bro, but I'm singing the Beatles. I don't know what you did.
Absolutely. That's one thing I miss most about living with Megan is because we were both the same way. So like anything we'd be talking about, I mean, we would just finish.
There was no judgment there. It was just
no
understood.
judgment. I mean, they're the best years in my life. I mean, I had so much fun in college and loved it so much and the friendships, but living with this chick for those years, I mean,
We had a good time.
we had such a good time and we talk about it all the time. I mean, we're always like, why did we stop living together? Because now we just do this on the phone and we could just like, our bills could still be half of what they were. But yeah.
Well, so
The
now,
whole music
you're
thing.
you're both with guys. So now you can get a comp. So here's what people need to do. Listen, I know I see it. People talk about it. Why don't we all just buy a huge?
No, I'm
drop
on
of-
board with this
we
whole
talk about
concept.
it all the time. We talk about it all the time.
Where you? Oh yeah, I gotta head over to Megan's. Oh, where's that?
Yeah.
100
Right
yards.
next door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people that are, I'm in the middle of a transaction right now. My buyers are purchasing this home, and I'd asked the sellers where they were moving to. And she said, actually, my dad owns 50 acres in Edwardsburg.
Oh.
And they're building because dad lives
grow
there, sister lives there,
heroin.
somebody else.
That old legal weed up there
Yeah.
with them gummies.
They're going to grow heroin, probably, but whatever.
No, I think you
But-
snort heroin and you grow cocaine, weirdo. Get your shit together.
But they do,
Soggy
like,
ass.
Probably soggy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now, do you have to soak the leaves then when you're done?
Well, you soak until it gets damp, then it's soggy.
Then use a sponge to clean up the mess.
What's the sponge? What was it? Do people not like sponge? Is that a word that people don't like?
Spongy. Yeah.
Use a sponge
I mean,
to clean up the
I
mess?
think it's the
there was
whole
a-
like association with being moist or
With
damp.
so
But
the
there
sponge
was
is
a
what
female
gathers the
contraceptive-
moisture.
There's a female
Probably-
contraceptive that was a
probably
sponge.
Well,
soggy.
that's right. Seinfeld.
A
Yeah,
sponge
yeah.
is probably
The sponge
soggy.
is-
So
I'll take it.
And it cleans up the
2,
mess.
10, 20. Do you have a case? I'll take a case.
Yeah. Yeah. But they were just talking about how they're all living on the same property. And exactly back in
No, I
my
love
head,
that
I'm
idea.
Like, why, I need this in my life. Or I was like, do you have then like golf carts, go-kart? Like how do you, oh, she's like, oh yeah, we have ATVs that. You know,
Yeah. What's it called? Not a convent.
commune.
come.
Commune. There. What's a
Convent.
convent?
I mean, it's the same concept.
Yeah.
Only we're probably not allowed there.
Oh, so that's probably real soggy. They've been soggy for years. Ain't nobody twapping
I
that.
don't know.
Ain't nobody wringing out that sponge.
It's either soggy or it's been dried up for
I'm
years.
here all week.
Dried up for decades.
Sounds like a Walking Dead series. Walking Dead, dried up for decades.
Sister Mary Clarence is dry as a bone.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
You're so Wizzy hit me. Wizzy hit me.
I
up.
automatically have songs in my head now.
Yeah.
So we talk about the so Wizzy goes, dude. You gave me Tourette's, because Kate hates it. I'll walk around the house, I'll hear some sound, I'll be like, woo! He'll just scream. She's like, what are you doing? Because he'll just, it's like
human sound
It's like
machine.
it builds up in me, and I can't. And I'm sitting there like, and it's like, oh man, I gotta say it. It's like it's like you ever watch the Office episode when Andy's like singing, what floor he's going to, floor one, and then she stops him. He goes, I gotta finish singing it, or else it's gonna blow up. He's like, "Sweet 102." Like it sits in me.
You
And it's
just have
just
to get it out.
yeah, it's like steaming. I'm just like, quarter cup, yes! Oh God, thank God. Sorry, please go on. And then if somebody's, it's
Sweet
just,
release.
it's just certain words. And then for some reason, when I wake up, my brother last year, my dad was, he had his amputation done. My brother was in here, so he lived with me before my roommate Nelson moved. He lived with me for about a week, about as long as he could last. For sure, because we are definitely total opposites. But he goes, you probably have 100% Tourette's.
Yeah.
Every morning I'd wake up and I make random fucking sounds. I have a camera in the back that films out the back of my house, so somebody's breaking in, whatever. But I go, I'll just go listen to it, and I'll just wake up. I'll be like, just random dinosaur noises. I'm just in the morning taking my morning medicine, but what I'm doing at the time is the most random fucking sounds. So I started, I call it verbal zoomies.
Yeah.
Verbal fucking zoomies. It's exactly what it is when you get something stuck in there like a dog when it's like 8 p.m. dog just goes and just has to run around the house for like 20 minutes for no reason. It's like verbal zoomies.
Well, that's why they say if you have a song stuck in your head, you just gotta listen to it.
Yeah.
I have to sing it.
Well,
It's
there's
not
that.
listening to it. It
There's
doesn't burn me.
Yeah.
Constantly, all day, every day. It's not just one song. It's just I'll hear something
Everything-
and then
everything
it
is a song.
Yeah, everything is a song. So I get one.
She has one good.
one funny a day.
What do you
That's
mean?
it. Megan is hilarious. Like you just can't. She's quick.
So she's like a
Oh, she drops bombs
like
all
dimes,
day.
but she like leave it there and like as it just then blows up. You're like, all right, I'm out.
She just is always funny. She's just always on point. So if I get her to laugh and not giggle, I am talking like full on. If I get the Megan gasp and laugh, I'm like, there it is.
I like the silent shake.
Yep, the silent shake. Yep, I go mic drop. There's my one because I get one funny a night. Like, and if I achieve it,
It's
great.
usually a really good one though.
I do. I'm good for one. She's good for 1 million a night, but
She's like, you got it. I'm out.
yep.
a lot of
ask
pressure.
her.
We call it the
Ask her. I'm like mic drop. I'm done.
we call it the felly feather laugh. It's a belly feather laugh. Like a belly laugh from Feather is so jovial. If you
Yeah.
get him to go, it feels so good. And man, when you get that, so we one time I said it wrong. I was like, it's no, maybe. Oh, Wizzy's like, did you get the belly feather laugh? I go, oh, no, he did the felly feather laugh. Wait, and then we both were going.
No one can get it
what is
right.
Yeah, we're trying to say. Wait, hold on. What is it? A belly? Hold on. So, wait. So yeah, when you get those, I found a.
Yeah, I always go. There's my one.
I
Like,
felt like
whenever
a
she does it.
snap of him, and I sent it to Feather. I go, the felly beller, because he'll get that jovial boy when you get somebody deep.
Yeah.
Because my goal,
love
like
that.
every time I hang out with Pat, I always try to get him to snarf, get that right out the nose. So I always try to I hold on to certain jokes and wait till somebody's about to drink and be like, oh, I got a heater, and then see if I can get it to come out their nose.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
my that's my check mark of the day. If I can get somebody to snarf, yes, or snort. I like to get a good snort, get a good deep snort, and I'm like,
You got me a couple times.
That's
last
my time.
Yeah.
boy.
The
I think, did I not end with?
You ended with it. Yeah, you did. And then you were like, there it is. I heard it. Everybody heard it.
Yep.
Yeah. Megan, and I was like, Megan knows, like, if you get me to snort, it's a good one.
It feels good, like if you make somebody like, because I love making people laugh. Like it's my
Yeah.
biggest thing. I want to try whatever I can
the
try to
best
figure out.
feeling in the world.
And then when you get them into like a deep laugh,
I
like
just love
that's
to laugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
It is.
There's nothing better than that, like laughing so hard that you can't breathe,
Yeah.
but then the laugh that like it's still funny 20 minutes later and you're still laughing.
Mhm.
It's
And
the
we
best.
you're trying to.
best.
You're trying to hold that like
Yeah.
me and Keenan, man. Keenan is he cracks me up because he's so you guys know Jeremy Keenan?
I know. I don't know him well.
Right, yeah,
I just know who he
yeah,
is.
I mean,
who he is.
he's like 5 years younger than me, but I've known him for, I don't know, 10, 15 years. But he's so quiet. I mean, he's super intelligent cat. Like he'll watch the whole room.
Yeah.
He'll be like he'll figure he's a people watcher. He'll be like he'll figure everything out in the whole room. But then he'll just say one little heater, and he says it so calm and normal. Like I'm over the top, animated, make noise, shit like that. He'll just say heater, and we'll fucking lose it.
Yeah.
And one night we were here, and I don't know what we got clowning on. You know, the late night you get the what we call like when you get punchy.
Yeah.
You know, you just get where you just start clowning. We
Yep.
just died
Get the
laughing
giggles.
for so long, and where you came,
Yeah.
like you're trying to breathe in, and you can't. You just make this. There's like the laugh,
Yeah.
but like you're laughing, but there's no noise coming out.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I'm pretty sure that just happened like 20 minutes ago. We were talking about.
Yep. We're gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
crap all of
Exciting.
those. I'm just gonna just the whole pod, just the joking,
Silent.
and then at the end, Soggy.
Soggy.
Can I get a 45-second
Soggy.
podcast?
Yeah.
Probably Soggy.
Like we're the
Mostly
worst
damp.
people.
Probably Soggy.
That's what the name of this podcast is. Probably Soggy.
To write that shit down for sure, because I'll forget. Probably soggy. That's awesome.
Oh.
No, the
Hashtag probably soggy.
The best compliment I have ever received.
You coming off of soggy? That's what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Girl, you bought the dampest. Boy, you like old wood at the beach, girl. You little birch wood.
Like the dry kind? No. No. Well, now I can't say this because
No, you
I
can't.
was going to use
Do it.
something that
Do
my
it.
dad said, and it just felt really weird.
It's
to
okay.
transition
Just do it.
Transition.
from
No,
that.
we're
No, the best compliment I ever got, my dad said, what I love about you so much, you're very quick-witted.
you are. You're so quick-witted.
And
You
it's
both
just-
are.
Well, she can't. Like, you
That's why I
can't.
was nervous to do this with both of you because you're both so quick-witted and so funny, and I'm so not. So I was like,
you are.
No, not
No,
like
see,
you
what's good
two.
is you
Not
understand
like you
jokes
two.
just as fast. Because sometimes,
I
like,
can understand them.
because
Yeah,
I joked
but-
about like how like something like my buddy, he watches my show all the time, and he's like, dude, you rapid fire hit people with jokes, and like 90% of them go over the head, and like I'm like, and that's what I like about like, because you understand, Joe. I love people that pick up jokes.
Yeah.
We'll get it. Yeah.
Because I'll put one like, you know, and I don't, again, I off the top of my head, but I'll like, it'll have like layers. And I like to see if people can think about I brought back this joke, and it's like a 3-layered joke. Somebody goes, oh, and they would
Yeah.
figure it out. That's the best when you see not just a quick-witted joke, but a quick-witted joke that has like so many more like
Yeah.
depths and levels. And they're like, oh, you brought all the way back. Like
I
that,
can
that's
totally understand them quick enough, but then it's like 5 minutes later after, like, I'll come up with something funny. I'm like, oh, man.
She's supposed to, yeah, but you're dumb. Or no, we're done. Oh,
That's
well,
it. I just have to say it in my head and go, damn it, Katie. Why didn't you think of that 5 minutes ago?
Probably
So that's why I
Soggy.
said when I can get her, I'm always like, there's my one. Like, I'm
just be out. That's what I go. I'm here all week. Just head out.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
the best. If you get a banger,
Yep.
man, I had like
Mic
one,
drop.
like just leave one banger and then just leave it, boom, and then I'm out. Be like, who was that guy?
When I
He
can
was here
get,
for,
yeah,
like-
when I get her to choke on her beer, she'll just do that. Like, you know that she is like, just, it's funny to her, that funny to her. I do. I go, mic drop, there's my one. Or even in text message, well, I'll know that I got her, you know, and I'm like, there's my one. Like,
That's
because
the best
she's
via
just
text.
so quick at it.
When,
I
like,
just
you have it,
can't
like-
hang.
Because sometimes I'll come up with like a quick-witted
Oh, yeah,
joke,
when
but
it
it's different via
translates.
text because you have to be careful.
Yeah. If
'Cause,
it
like-
translates, that's when you know.
Yeah, so then I'll type like, because you have to say it fast. Like somebody's like, hey man, are you guys all mad that the asteroid didn't come last night? And I go, well, I don't call it asteroid, but I get just something that is just stupid stuff like that. But they're like, all right, make sure I spell it. The worst when you hit a banger and you spell it wrong.
Right.
Yes,
Oh man, I hate it. I'm like, fuck. And then somebody goes, they are not here. I'm like, well,
fucking annoying.
Soggy ass
So
bitch.
annoying.
Oh, I got to pee again. I'm stuck now. I'm soggy.
Just go, man. Just
Somebody
go.
send help.
Just go, man.
Just
Soggy.
do it, man.
Just go, man.
Sometimes you're the
I don't
pump,
know.
sometimes you're the Lisa.
No, these ladies are fucking great.
Yeah,
they're
they're
like
from Oklahoma.
they're just like what grinds your gears right now.
Because you know what? I'm not even sit here and lie. It grinds my gears is a big segment, so get in on them speed humps because we didn't record it. I'd like you to talk about those speed humps.
Okay.
Well,
That's a
speed
grind
humps
your
are
gear move?
stupid.
Yeah, they are.
Things like
Hot
grind.
take.
And I like that you said speed humps because no, I didn't. I've been driving through Manchester for years. You clip down Woodcliff,
Yeah.
take a little hot
Yeah.
right, skirt across, hit
Yeah, they're
McKinley,
really-
and then I'm home.
They're
And then-
really messing with my my shortcuts.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want
Yeah.
to take them anymore.
Yeah.
But now the suspension is, you can hit it at about 15 to 17. You hit 18,
Airborne.
you start making noise. Well, just...
Yeah, that noise.
Hear that sound?
Yeah, and everybody... You nailed that.
It's either a-
You nailed
or a-
that sound effect, too.
You and you're on it today.
There's one scratch going up, one scratch going down. I went airborne.
Actually, 2 hours and 20 minutes, not bad. And we... Yeah. Fun fact: when I got with my ex, she goes, "Hey, there's some of my ex's condoms in the bed.
Oh, love that for you.
Yeah, grab one of those.
Okay.
Magnum condom. I don't fit into a Magnum condom, but you know what did? My finger to elbow. I'm playing with this thing.
Like
I'm
you're
like
checking a cow for...
yeah. I was so flabbergasted. I was like, man, what the fuck? The first time I was like, this is what I'm supposed
Elbow
to.
deep.
I'm like, did he? Am I gonna yell into your vagina and I'm gonna hear an echo? Because I feel as if. So I'm putting this. I'm like, did this fit him? And even funnier, I just moved in, right? And he knocks on the door. He had to pick up some stuff, and I was like, "Oh, what up, man?" He's like, he was cool. He's like, "Hey, hey." He's like, "Hey." He was like, "Hey, real soon you're gonna break up with her because she's fucking crazy. Hey, listen, if you don't do it now,
thanks for taking over
do
my
it.
headache.
Listen to my penis touching the floor right now. Listen." So I grabbed it.
I didn't mean to knock over.
No, I helped him carry it
Didn't
inside.
mean to knock over your
And then-
vagina with my swinging, my big
Stop
swinging
knocking
dick.
over shit.
Swinging dick.
No, so I go, yeah, found your condoms. Congrats. I don't know what the fuck you put in there. It was not.
Where do you keep that thing?
Giving her some puppet shows. Baby,
Hey, baby.
does this work? I'll get in there. I can tickle your cervix. Fucking up your gallbladder or what? But yeah, I'm not gonna get in here. We can use it as a trash bag.
Tickling
We don't
your
even need to.
tonsils.
We don't even need to go to Kroger tomorrow. We have a whole trash bag. We can put a bunch of stuff in here, like your dreams, my feelings.
My dignity.
Yeah, all of it. It could fit over. I bet it could fit from your head to your fucking waist, width and length.
I'm gonna bring him over, and we're gonna do an experiment.
Okay.
See.
Well, don't test me. I've already
how-
said it's not going to fit. I mean, I don't want to be a test market. We could move. So I can probably find a guy from the gym.
I should clarify.
Yeah. I mean, I've already agreed this is not going to fit on me.
Not on.
A lot of room left.
Yeah.
Not on your.
Magnum. A lot of room left.
Shit.
She kept rolling. It's like I'm wearing one of those weird Titanic sleeves. Those nice dress people always wore. Those big old longs.
That's their slogan. Magnum.
A lot of room left. It was.
Tell it to calm down.
So did,
Hey, listen, sir.
so did you just do the alphabet instead that night?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Put that Magnum over.
No,
your
I
face
crawled
and
in.
do
I
that.
put it on and I crawled in there. Yeah, I was halfway through the sternum and I was like, babe, you might have a digestive problem.
Oh, shit. There it is. There it is. I can't breathe. Oh, Miss Frizzle. Miss Frizzle.
Shit, I'm crying. Oh, my
Well,
God.
This is the most unhinged
conversation ever.
episode of any of.
Oh, this is. I'm gonna crop it down just 45 seconds, just the end. Like you guys were there for how many hours? You only
Silent
put.
laughing.
Oh,
That's all it is.
that's all
Just
it is.
wheezing.
Oh.
So change of subject, sort of. But we were talking about Halloween.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Halloween.
I was going to go right back
So
to
Halloween,
that too.
I love it. So Halloween. So this Halloween's coming up. So me, Nicholas Max Featherstone, Gregory Cameron Zion, we all we try to do a costume.
Uh-huh.
I think we got one on lock. What is your best Halloween costume? Individual, together, whatever.
I actually hate Halloween.
I love it.
Racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have. I'll have
talked
to
to
show
me.
you a picture of it, but our friend Tom has I don't know, he doesn't always, but he for a long time had a Halloween party every year.
Tom who?
Secondy? I feel like you'd know him.
Say it again.
Secondy?
Not suck on these.
Yeah. Tom Soggy.
Because you know what I heard, and,
Yeah, I do.
and I'm like, are you guys setting me up?
Yeah.
Wait, suck on these who? You're like, someone. I was waiting for you to set me up. I go, God damn it! I just walked right into that one, didn't I?
Yes.
But no, please proceed.
So he
Somebody no.
has had he's had a Halloween party for years, and people they don't mess around.
Yeah.
This
when
is
it
a real
comes to
thing.
that. Yeah.
Like, is there like a contest and shit?
No,
Not really.
but people just like they go all
You got to
out.
go
Yeah.
all out. Don't show up. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they go all out. So, one year my cousin and I were from the Handmaid's Tale. We were handmaids from the Handmaid's Tale. That was a good one.
Mhm.
But my favorite, I was the childlike empress from the
Oh.
Never-Ending Story.
Mhm. She nailed it too.
Never ending.
So this is her.
I know exactly who that is.
Right?
Because I
Yeah,
was
she
kind of
nailed
afraid
it.
to think as a young boy if she was attractive or not, because I wasn't sure.
It nailed it. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Right?
That's
Right.
fucking
It's fucking good.
So
God,
good.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
One grain of sand.
Yeah. I
That's
go.
Call
awesome.
my name.
Yes,
Bastian.
Hey,
Call my
fun fact
name.
about that movie, I was so young, I thought Atreyu was an attractive female. My brother
I
goes,
can see it.
he has his shirt off the whole movie. I was like 7.
Does he?
Yeah, he's trying to save Artax from the God, from the
Artax. Oh, that is. I just got really sad. That's the
The-
saddest part.
By
That
the
movie
way,
is.
the rumors the horse didn't really die.
I like to believe that too.
Yeah, no, it's real. Somebody made up a rumor. Yeah, no, they really had to kill a horse for that
Yeah,
scene. I'm
absolutely
like, that's
not.
what they did for movies. Got to kill a horse. Did they kill that also? The football-sized turtle. Is that real? Did they kill him?
Right.
Fucking turtle with his
What
neck.
about the nothing? Terrifying.
Nothing.
That
That
shit-
wolf scared the fuck out of
yeah.
me.
The whole movie is absolutely
Nothing.
terrifying.
All of
really
it's
is.
scary.
All of it is.
Except for that motherfucking snail cat. I want to hang out with that dude. Fucking fast-ass snail. Racing snail? That'd be me. I'd be the hag of... No, I run the racing snails in this industry. Like, it was a very, like, side quest, but I liked it. Because when he took off, and, oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh, he was such a bubbly character.
Like the little guy with the
Yeah.
top hat who rode him.
On the snail. Oh, no! Oh,
No, I
that
love
was-
it so much though. Like the end where he's fucking riding on Falcor, and he's,
Yes!
chasing the bullies.
Dude,
So
Valcor,
good.
like, dude, we were
Valcor.
I don't know where we were at Fridays. Back when Fridays right across the street from Sprint. I don't even remember. Fridays used to be a
Yeah.
restaurant. For people listening, used to be a restaurant. Anyway,
Their
we were
happy
there.
hour
We were
was the
trying to
best,
remember
though.
it was Valcor or and people are like, no, it's Atreyu. I'm like, no, Atreyu was a dude.
Atreyu,
Valcor
yeah.
was the, and then like we had the whole bar, like the entire bar, it was Fridays, so 7 or 8 people. All betting on who. No, Valcor. I'm like, no, Valcor was the dragon. Technically, he was a dog dragon.
Yeah.
because he was But then they're like, no, Atreyu was a dragon. I'm like, no, man, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Not wrong.
What a great movie, though.
So yeah, that was probably my best work as far
That's
as
good. That's
costuming. Well, the last party that he had, I was Elliot, and I had E.T.
Yeah.
Elliot.
That
Probably
was a good one too.
Yeah. My favorite probably, like I said, I don't really like Halloween at all. So it's usually when she would talk me into going. So we did the Yin Yang Twins the one year. That was fun. But I think the best was when we had the jerseys that we made that said "Do Something Strange" version, some change.
Holla for a
Holla for a
dollar.
dollar. We had, we went,
Would y'all hit a Lincoln away and you start picking up some
That was
cans?
for Doug Barnbrook's.
No, Matt Money's.
Matt Money's house. That's
Yeah.
just kidding. Not
Yeah.
Doug Barnbrook.
At Matt Money's.
Yeah.
We went as like 90s rappers, basically.
It was.
People didn't recognize us. It was pretty good.
That's the best way. The best when you have costume, like
Yeah.
when nobody wrecked.
Yeah.
I think Doug's it wasn't Halloween, but
Oh,
his
he had
40 party.
Yeah,
he had a 40 party, and we dressed as J-Lo.
Katie looked like J-Lo. I had a Boston Celtics costume on, or a jersey on.
Yeah, and I had like the velour jumpsuit, and like my hair was like to my elbows at that time, so I like scrunched it up real tight.
She had like
from
dark
I had the
lip
dark
liner.
lip liner, clear lip gloss, the the J-Lo
special.
glass. Yeah, it was pretty good. But other than that, yeah, I've just never ever been a fan of Halloween. I love passing out candy for Halloween.
I do
with
like
the little kids. I absolutely love that. But as far as
So did
the whole dressing up.
our defensive coordinator from the Bears. Big fan of handing out candy to kids.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
too soon,
Too soon?
too soon.
Okay, well,
we don't know the facts.
We dress up at work also.
Yeah.
Last year we did.
Now, work, you mean OnlyFans? Like, do you have a group of people that are...
Well, Feet Finder is what
Okay.
I'm doing now.
If I was a chick with feet, I'd be selling my feet
Megan's
off.
got good feet.
Sell your fucking feet.
I mean, that guy that Mitch is that night.
Oh my god!
That's...
I forgot about
let's
that.
hear this feet
I did
story.
not-
I was fairly
I did
certain
not.
this
Show us them
guy.
feet.
Yeah.
Show us them feet.
No, I
It
think
was
he was gonna
bad.
cut my feet off and
Yeah,
put them in
put
a freezer.
Oh, he
It
would
was-
have, for
he
sure.
would.
Or start
For
milking the
sure.
feet to make
For
other
sure.
smaller feet,
He
like
made
a Dahmer
us-
And he
video or
wasn't
something.
even bashful about it. He was like,
No. It's like, excuse
I
me.
want to wear your feet around my neck.
let me see your feet.
Yeah.
And I was like, excuse me.
Did you say yeah, though?
No.
And
You
I was
showed him your
like,
feet.
Hey.
You did show me your feet. You little dirty feet.
No, I was like, I don't know.
She
I
had
don't know what to
flip-flops on, I'm
do. He's
sure,
like,
but-
he's scaring me.
Yeah, well, because we were
a
sitting
little
there,
bit.
and he was like staring our way, but he was
From, like-
staring down. And I
He was
told her,
just
I said,
staring at my
Megan,
feet.
I said, Meg, I said, I'm pretty sure this motherfucker is looking at you.
This is like decades before.
Oh, before feet pics were even
Yes,
popular, yeah.
yeah.
You would have just been killed instead of made.
There was
made $100,000 a year.
There was
Exactly.
Now you make
there was-
$100,000
He wasn't gonna-
before
about
killed.
He
it.
wasn't gonna help me like jumpstart my career. He was just gonna.
He was going to keep lotioning your
them.
dead feet for years.
He was
until-
gonna keep
There was
them.
an SVU episode about it. That's how I knew. I was like, he's looking at her feet. He just
Feet
He
that
literally was just staring at
Yeah.
them, and it was
creepy.
really strange.
It was very creepy.
I was at a work meeting. Next to this chick, real attractive. This dude next to her, and I don't. If you're creepy, I'm gonna fucking bust you out. So he's sitting here, I'm here, she's here, he's next to her, and he's sitting there with his phone. He kept turning his phone. He kept turning his phone and kept going, snap, snap, take a picture of feet. So I gave her like one of these, like, hey, real quick, he's snapping your feet. And then he takes another picture and she goes, what? And everybody looks like, sorry, he was just taking pictures of her feet. So I didn't want to interrupt the meeting. I'm talking corp meeting, not Kyle, not my boss. This is fucking Sprint.
Good for you, because that's
Yeah, this
weird.
is Sprint. This is Sprint. Here, this is Sprint. Me,
Yeah, it's a
my
little
boss,
different when we're just at Mitch's.
Yeah.
CEO of Sprint, which is all of it. CEO, CFO, all of it. My bad. He was just taking pictures of her feet. Kind of made it weird. She wasn't comfortable with that. So, no, go ahead.
Carry on.
He was taking pictures.
That is so weird. I mean, to each their own, but I
No,
mean,
but
yeah.
what
Get
is it
permission.
though?
And then when he
First.
took off, man, I grabbed my phone and started taking a bunch of pictures of her feet.
Like
Yup,
the-
that
yeah,
memory
like a
card, bro, the
Nikon-
256 gig. I
Nikon
popped-
power shot. I'm gonna steal your memory card.
Weezy gets in the car. We say, all right, we all set. I take this camera out, takes the memory card. That's a big ass memory card. Chuck the camera out. He goes, what are you doing? I go, yeah, I stole that bitch's fucking camera. She was a bitch. He goes, oh my God, 256 memory card was like huge. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, that's like a Buick Regal.
She had a lot of memories on that camera.
Yeah, she lost all of her memories that night. I wiped that bullshit, popped in my Sony little camera. Next week, that was like a $300 goddamn memory card. 256 gigs back in the day.
Yeah,
Back in the
shit.
day.
While floppy was 1.4 megabytes. I was like,
Oh,
this
floppy
bitch
disk.
got it. Her dad's real rich.
You know, he could buy the place.
Well, he could
so.
buy the place. Yeah, he can buy you a new memory card.
Bingo.
Yeah.
He could buy a new daughter if he wanted to, because that bitch was mean. It was one of those like where, like right now, and like, because I'd be like, kind of like, I'd be like, in there.
Aren't
Because
you
sometimes I just build up. I need
Yeah.
to vent these. I need to attack somebody
Oh,
that's
God.
being rude to people. So I'd be like, in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, real quick. I'm sorry, your face doesn't fit like anybody's body. Are you okay? Listen, Down syndrome. I would just joke with it. Like people like I'd make up. They're like, listen, is it? Do you have rickets? Do you have rickets?
Rickets?
'Cause I'd make up stupid shit. Like, 'cause your back is really weird. Say stuff to. What do you? What do you mean? And then for the rest of their lives, oh my God, hang on, don't look at me. Let
And
me
your
straighten
face is crooked.
And your face is
Being
crooked, yeah.
the face crooked thing, I promise you. Say it. Be like, it's just kind of crooked.
Yeah.
That's it. But then walk right away.
If you just
Right
turn
away.
your head like this a little bit.
Because every time,
It's fine.
you ever look in the mirror, like, everybody does it. Because my thing where I'm I'm a left turner. You say crooked face, and I just did it jokingly. This was way back before social media. She goes, what? My party house. She goes, my face isn't crooked. And dude, and I go, oh, I'm using that one forever. I just found out how bad that hurts. Because even when you look, and then I'd have Jameson go over like, hey, go tell her.
And the longer she looks at it, the more crooked it gets.
Yes, because then your own brain's like, oh my God, Mom and Dad, why'd you give me a crooked head?
Yep.
Well, you get that.
Oh my God.
You shouldn't be such an asshole to people.
Oh.
It's good stuff.
And that's how I got through most of my 20s.
Yeah. Aren't you kind of
Some
glad
people need
sometimes
therapy.
that, though, like, nothing against anybody that's
That
not
we're
working
just
at...
good looking.
No, that's working at linebacker now because they're all great. We just don't know them as well just since we haven't been there. But, like, if the crew was still working there, if it was still Rhino and Frucci
I just love it. Walk in
behind that bar...
behind 40
and
people and just walk in, put
I'm
your hand up,
sorry.
and they would have your drink.
We'd still be there all the time.
Well, there's a level of like they graduated in life as we
Right,
did, because they couldn't
absolutely.
keep doing this shit.
No.
They couldn't keep serving just like we couldn't.
I don't know how
keep
Kimmy does it. I mean, she's been doing it for like 30. Well, she's just a different breed,
I
though.
feel like she was
She's
supposed
crazy.
to like
She is.
retire, but she never
serving.
did.
But I feel like she could be like, I could retire. I could just keep working
Keep
here. But
doing
also,
it.
Well,
what you make outside, what they make
Yeah, I know.
inside.
I'm
Yeah, so
telling
like,
you,
because when
why
Rhino
not?
told me one time, like he's like, what he cleared in like a week, and I
yeah.
go,
You're like, what?
Well, and now he's just like leveled up.
Yeah,
right, but
worse.
now
Yeah.
he's got a balance.
He has, like, the-
he's got
Yeah.
a balanced
He's
life and
sophisticated-
schedule. He didn't have to-
sophisticated
Yeah.
bartender.
That's what it's
now.
about.
I mean,
No
I
problem.
obviously-
I'm really happy. Yeah.
I've obviously always, respected them for what they do. And even when Chantel had asked if I would help out, working this football season, it was like, first of all, it was like a bucket list for me, item. I was like, work at linebacker during football. Fuck yeah. You're going to actually pay me too. Okay. And I get tips. All right. Like, I do that shit for free. And I mean, my only stipulation was don't put me behind that bar. There's absolutely no way.
Yeah, because somebody asked me a
no,
crazy
sorry.
drink.
No,
Hey,
no.
let me get a Moscow Mule
No.
double up flip
No.
tap. But like,
I mean, the way that
tank.
Jeff, that's
No.
what Jeff always said at the Shine Bar. If it has more than 3 ingredients, you don't.
Yeah,
get
I mean,
it.
the way they move and how fast they
Then
can
you
do
just
it,
make
there's just
whatever
no
you
way.
want.
And he was like,
what is that?
Just so you know, ice is an ingredient.
So, I mean, working there now
He's a great bartender.
is so, to be on their side, their quote unquote their side a little to get kind of a feel for it. And it's football season, so it's different too.
Yeah.
First of all, it's so much fun, but I don't know how they do it day in and day. It's exhausting.
Dude, they were like,
it's just exhausting.
Because they were like, hey, Colin, why don't you work here? And I was like, well, I do love the Packers. And I go, I'm also an alcoholic. I could easily, like,
Yeah.
I don't say, because my thing, there's 3 things that I need in life. I need water, sun, and exercise. Those 3 things I need to have to keep my mental state for me not being a little period bitch.
Yeah.
You can ask my friends. They've all been there.
Yeah.
I'm a different human when I don't get those type of things. If it rains for a week and I'm not really wanting to go
Oh, yeah.
there,
Yeah.
but I
The
gotta go
sadness.
there, and then I show up, and of course I don't, wear the right gear. But like, what are we doing? Who the fuck died? Oh, my bad. It's a funeral. It sucks. Like, I gotta be in the right state of mind, and
Yeah.
to be in that's an industry you need to. You work only at night.
Yeah.
You don't see the sun. You get home and you sleep until you have to go to
during
work.
the day,
And
It's very different.
it's a different cycle. There's money to be made there, but I know
Oh, yeah.
I know where my negatives and where I know
Yep.
I know the worst versions of me, and I know how to make that so I don't put that
It was
cocktail together.
probably
You know
around
what I
the
mean?
same time they were asking you. I was approached also, and I was like, I don't know if it's good for me.
Yeah.
Because I would love to.
I stay here all the time. And then guess what? Your day off, hey, you want to
But
be
I just
a
feel-
backup bar back? Then I'm just there all the time.
I just
and
feel like
I know
it's
myself, yeah.
For football
it's not
season,
me.
it's fun though, right? Because it's only 6 or 7,
We ain't hating what you're
weekends.
doing. We're not hating what you're doing, girl.
No,
We see
yeah.
you in there.
And for me, like socializing and talk. I'm a talker, anyways. But
Well, I wouldn't call you a talker.
no, please.
You're kind of boring as fuck.
Yeah, that I am basic.
I've been taking 7 or
Yes,
8
babe.
pics of your feet, and I'm getting no responses.
I believe
She
that.
keeps hiding hers. I'm keeping zooming in. What if all of a sudden I'm just over here just going, yeah, what are you?
Ass, gas, or grass. Nobody rides for free, man.
Ass, grass, or feet. Nobody rides for skeet. That's not right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so not fun compared to you two. Like out and like
I mean,
I'm pretty.
You're
I'm pretty
always
basic.
Fun.
No,
you're
not
always
compared
fun.
to you
You're
two.
too humble. You
No,
know, which is
compared to you
good.
two.
It's just good.
But
You got to be humble. You got to humble yourself.
Listen, you're not the one that got cold and unapproachable for years.
Did you almost said cold feet?
Cold feet and unapproachable?
Now I have to joke about feet.
yeah, but we joke
every
about this all the time though, is because everyone kind of had labeled Meggan as cold and unapproachable, like whatever. But really, maybe on a day-to-day, I don't know, because I don't know how she appears to other people, because she's been my best friend for so many years. But
You have a wall.
but when she does,
You break that wall down, you're awesome.
but
It took me several times to break that wall down. She was not right away when I first met you, because I remember from high school, but I don't think I ever met you in high school.
Yeah.
And then it was a long time. I'm talking like a long time ago, which I was probably a fucking double popped collar piece of shit. So I probably walked up to you, what up, girl? Wearing camo or something, backwards up down visor. What up, girl? Let me see them feet.
Backwards sun visor.
Something, maybe even backwards sunglasses, just in the back of my head, just for no reason. I don't know what I was into, but you're a tough cookie to crack, but
right, and everybody thinks that I'm so
But
sweet
not
and
that
nice.
hard to crack.
No,
right, no, but right away, because you put a wall up for a reason. If a guy like
Right.
that,
No,
me in
but
my
that's-
late 20s, she's like,
But
no,
that's
get him
where
on
the
it.
difference comes in, though, because when you put us in a social setting, like in the bar and that,
I actually will be the
she's-
one to
I'm the
actually
cold-
talk to more people.
I'm the cold and unapproachable one. They come to me, and I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I have nothing to say to you. Do not buy me a drink. I am not going to waste my time and talk to you. Do
I'm
not
like,
waste
oh,
your
you
money.
buying drinks? Come on over here.
And
You say- Go and see my girl Feet Jenkins over here.
she's just more open to
She'll let
having-
you buy her a drink and a feet pic.
Hey, she's feet.
We are exact opposites when it, like, what people think when it
Well,
comes to the
so I
social
came.
setting. She
I
just likes
went
to have
to
a good time.
Bloomington. I went to IU Bloomington for my freshman year. I came back to South Bend my sophomore year, and my girlfriends were either down in Bloomington, at Ball State, at wherever. So I was here, and I still had a group of friends, but they were predominantly male. So it was me, the youngest, with a group of dudes going out. So I was quiet.
She was intimidating, is what it was.
But that translated to people.
Yeah.
No, this is what I love, though.
I'm just saying, I remember because I was like,
Yeah, I was like, we need
No,
to
this
discuss
is the quote I love. I'm about to drop a dime on you right now.
Let's get in there, ladies and gentlemen, Feet Picks Jenkins
I'm
about to drop
not
something.
intimidating. You are intimidated.
Yeah, I just said that.
I'm not
No,
intimidating.
I said I was intimidated.
You're intimidated.
I was definitely intimidated.
You said she's intimidating.
Mhm.
Well, to be intimidated, you need to be.
No, no.
No.
You can feel that way. I don't have to be that.
Mhm.
Oh no, but you put off your immediate.
It's a perception.
To me.
It's a
Yeah,
perception.
yeah. Like the opinion. The opinion of somebody else means nothing to you.
It's a perception.
I get it.
Mhm.
So I was like,
What if I was just as intimidated? Because here I am, a girl.
oh no. We don't have the way to think that way.
No, I know.
No,
But
I understand what you're
I'm
saying, but
talking-
I
but
wouldn't. There's
girls
no
are-
guy
it's
at that age group. I
guys
wouldn't have ever
weren't-
thought that deep.
Guys weren't the ones that were saying that about me. It
No.
was
It was
girls.
females.
Oh, haters.
And so I was like, well, what do you want me to do? I'm a girl with a group of, bless you.
That's so awesome.
I'm
Over
a,
here talking about how intimidating she is. She goes, bless you, to my roommate through a wall. He sneezed as he's gaming through a wall. Bless you, I hope you have a great day. You want some feet pics? But anyway, why is everybody so...
I mean,
You just broke the wall. Well, now, if you'd have done that
it
the
makes
first
more
time I met her...
sense, doesn't it? Yeah.
Just say that. All right, maybe she does have some good-looking feet. Let me get my Polaroid out here. Whatever was around then. Flip phones. I don't know.
Yeah. But no,
Maybe that bitch is Sony with that.
Oh,
I
my
got 256 gig,
cheeser.
girl.
Wait,
but as a girl in a group of dudes,
yeah,
when other girls come up,
yeah,
I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know how to navigate this.
yeah.
I'm not gonna just like jump right up and be like, "Hi, nice to meet you." I don't know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I may be just as intimidated as you are,
That's a really good juxtaposition to think
but
about.
I
Wow,
just
I don't
got
think it's
labeled.
being a young dumb drunk. I wouldn't have ever thought.
I just got labeled as the intimidator. But no, I just don't know you.
Yeah. She's not one to ever sugarcoat anything.
Really, just
No,
a
that's
stra-
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
literally just a stranger.
Yeah.
No, but also
Yeah.
because that does make sense because I think that's what stops guys that really want to talk to a female. That stops them because I guess it's
Listen, I was
confidence.
I
'Cause
was-
I will
Yeah,
tell
I was
you,
just gonna say-
confidence. Which should-
I was
is
I'm
that-
never
is that-
one. I was never one to like wait around for a dude
Yes.
to come talk to me. I
Yes.
talk to them.
Yeah, she would definitely do that.
So
also-
it's
we were
always a
never-
girl thing. It's always a girl.
Well, it makes sense. Yeah, because
Yeah.
a girl's way more insecure but because they're not gonna. Who are you? Why are you with? You know, they're kind. I kind of get that. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I
Dichotomy.
never came up and I was like, why are you talking to my friends? Like,
Yeah,
why are you trying
weird.
to scheme on my friends?
Yeah.
No, if you got to know,
They didn't want
I'm
that to
actually
happen.
I'll be your biggest cheerleader.
Yeah, she will be.
If you don't suck.
If you don't suck. If you do, then, well, that's on you.
Yeah.
But we also,
So it's an interesting dynamic.
I think it was also, though, we never went out on the prowl, though, either. Like,
Bingo.
We were
No,
never,
I was
You
just
weren't
trying-
out there
I was just
trying
trying
to
to have a
finish.
good time.
No.
You were the
They
you were the honest because I would say right away like
Right,
honestly
we
like if I go
were-
out somewhere
we were
if
just
I
hanging
saw
out with
like
our
you know, like
boys.
you don't seem like you're like 'cause
Yeah.
I'm talking about in my like where hey I'm going out tonight to meet a girl to maybe
Right.
you know
Smash.
have you know maybe
Bump
some
bellies.
feet picked get
Yeah.
that belly stuck
You know.
there it is get that belly pop that belly button
You
pop
got that belly
You
button
don't
pop.
even need a soundboard.
them franchise boys belly button pop girl get that belly button pop.
I think
And
we
another
got, I
one.
think we got something here, guys.
I think we have a hit record. All we need is just a sound effect. Just that's it. Like everything. Slipping and popping and belly bumping.
I think we
She
got
had
something
that belly
here.
button pop.
Telling you. She got that belly button pop. What you mean, bro? Belly button pop.
She got that brown thumb.
Pull that thumb out. And what?
Oh my god.
This is why I'm not really allowed out of the house. That's why I bought microphones because I say a lot of weird shit by myself. I'm just glad other people are here for it.
Oh, what do you want though?
Probably just the feet pics. Come on, girl, and take them feet pics. Oh,
Oh man.
oh,
Oh
shit.
my goodness.
I will tell you what, though, man. I promise. I swear to God, I laughed. I couldn't believe it was happening when dude just was feet picking her. I'm like, this is real fucking life, Kyle. Don't.
Yeah, duh.
I was like, this dude's not gonna take his picture. I'm like, man, it's my arm.
He's not gonna do it. There's no
Not gonna do
way.
it.
And I don't get feet. I'm not a feet guy.
No.
I don't know what
I-
feet look like
don't.
better than
I
other
have
feet.
a boyfriend who he would murder me if I put my feet near him. He hates feet in general. So
It's a weird
It's
thing,
like the
though. Like,
complete
I'm not-
opposite,
If I
like-
took my feet out of these, hey, dudes, there's dirt all over the bottom. I walk
Yeah.
around in these hardwoods all day. I used to bring back. I used to call it the backer sludge. Don't you know what the
Yeah.
backer fucking sludge
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
You can bring
Of
your
course.
flip flops,
Smells
your
like a
fucking
Sunday.
sandals,
Smells like a Sunday.
your whatever the fuck you want. Leave those here, and then I need you. And I used to walk them to my bathtub and make them wash their feet.
Remember
like,
that?
Those
Those
are my
shoes?
bed. I don't want.
remember those shoes that we woke up to at my brother's
Oh, the dirty
in
Pumas.
Chicago?
Yes.
This is a good story.
Are you-
Buckle
that
up.
backer sludge.
are we-
Buckle up,
You
kids.
got that backer sludge.
This is Chicago sludge.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryan.
Are you telling us?
I think it's a good
I think that
Okay.
you are. I've taken 16
So-
pictures of your feet.
It was your birthday, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Was it yours or mine?
Might have been yours.
It might have been actually mine. And we
Yeah,
for-
it probably was yours because my brother's was like the same.
yeah, it
like
was
a week
probably mine.
apart.
So
Bless you again.
We would spend my birthday usually in Chicago. Megan's brother Ryan is DJ and amazing. So we would, go to Uncle Julio's beforehand, have our sangria margaritas. Then we would go to wherever he was DJing and we would dance our asses off and drink all night. And usually get great hookup because of him, blah, blah. So
One night, too
One-
much of a hookup.
one night, we
Mhm.
ended up,
Which is why that fireball sort of still makes me want to throw up.
Mhm.
so I can't remember how we ended up not being with him after. I think we're told,
we were
right?
dismissed.
That's right. I wanted you to say it, not me.
My brother is one of my very best friends.
Best
like
friends. Yes.
we will go anywhere together. We talk
Yep.
about anything. We
And he's
were
like my brother too.
we were at the bar.
Yeah.
In hindsight, this was actually like it was necessary because I needed to not go out
Yeah.
anymore.
We were done. We were
Caught you
done.
on that out. Drew.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you.
Like I still was fine
I'm in
to function, but it like one more stop, I probably would have been
Yeah.
bad news.
And he was on the prowl.
From
So,
brown out to
Yeah,
blackout.
he's like, hey,
He's a-
we're going to. It's like the Evil Olive in Chicago is after hours bar. That
Yeah.
when you go there,
Well, you started with evil.
there's
so.
nothing positive really that happens after the Evil Olive.
Do they put
I'm
those
laughing
that
thinking
blue
about this
cheese in the
story.
olive? Though?
I mean, I would love that. I love everything about it.
I love a solid blue cheese olive. Sorry,
Love it.
Please keep
Oh,
going.
I
Oh,
hate
solid
solid.
blue cheese olive, boy.
Yeah, so it's already
So
it's already like
4.
3, 4
Yeah.
in the
it's not,
morning,
like,
ready to go.
yeah. So we go back to Ryan's.
Yeah, he's like, we're going to the
So
Evil Olive, so
We'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
And I was like, did you just dismiss me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Megan-
you said it like a thug.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's no, yeah, and
Damn.
those are
Bitch, I wish you.
those are the
Damn,
words.
she went a
I
little
said,
thug.
did you just dismiss me?
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean,
And he was like, kinda. And
And I was
he-
like, fine, give me the fucking key.
Yeah.
Was this is not your guy now? Like this is.
This is my
What is it?
brother.
Oh, okay. My bad. I
Yeah,
got you. I'm in
my
there. I'm
brother.
in there. I'm in there.
We're leaving
Okay,
the- we're
now I'm
leaving
in
the
there. Got
bar.
you. His
Yeah,
birthday.
my
I'm in
brother.
there. I got you.
Normally, when we leave, when he's done DJing, we usually leave there and we'll go
Go
somewhere
wherever.
to an after hour
Yeah.
place, whatever. And he basically said,
Yeah.
he was going
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. And he had kind of told me on the sly that, like,
I mean, I'm
He
not
wanted to,
dumb.
like-
I'm not dumb.
Did he
Right,
what? Did he
but-
what?
he tells me on the sly that he was like going to go meet up with.
He's going to
a
find
girl.
some ladies.
Yeah, he was going to meet up
Trying to
with a
lay
girl.
that pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously he doesn't want his sisters because he treats me just like a sister, you know, there, whatever. And like she said, we were done. We had had a blast. We had had a lot. So we go back and he's got a 1-bedroom apartment. So he's got couch out in the living room.
But his couch is like this
Like,
big
double
ass,
deep,
like
double wide.
Restoration Hardware, which girls will know what that is. But it's like
Yeah.
literally like
Restoration-
a-
Hold on. You said out loud. Restoration hardware. Girls will know what that means.
yeah.
Those two things don't make sense to me.
It's a store.
It's
Restoration Hardware is a store.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know
a
that.
brand.
You see?
Oh, is it
Girls
like a-
will know what that means.
Okay, because those words, I'm like, I don't.
Hardware
think-
doesn't mean girls. Yeah.
Yeah,
girls
these-
don't get
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's like a trick.
Yeah.
It is.
Restoration Hardware. Yeah, it's an expensive like bougie store.
It's like like IKEA, but better.
Yes.
Got you.
So his couch, I love this. I
Oh, I
fucking
love
love
that
this couch.
couch.
But
Yeah.
it's like wider than like a twin bed.
Oh, I love a good
Right.
wide couch.
So
you
Katie
double
and I,
wide, you can sleep with somebody.
yeah, like
right
I can
there.
sit
Yeah,
on it
I'm in
with
there,
my
yeah.
legs completely extended, and like there's like a quarter of my leg that hangs off the edge.
Oh,
Katie and I can sleep like foot to foot,
oh.
Mhm.
See, I want one of those.
no
So-
problem, on a couch. So it's like if you don't have another bedroom, this was great.
Yeah,
So we're passed out on the couch.
I
So
got
we
you.
get
I'm in
back
there.
to-
I'm
yeah,
in
we
there.
get
I'm in
back-
there.
And we
I
also
should say
realized,
also like spinning.
yeah, and we realized that
It's
there's
the
not a
end
lot
of it.
There's
Yeah,
not
I
a lot
got
of
you.
toilet paper left though either. In fact, I think we were like out.
That was
right?
in the morning.
This seems
in
important.
the morning.
Because no, it is important that there was
This is in the
that-
morning.
yeah.
Um,
So, anyways, we pass out, and this is where it gets really good.
well,
Megan-
I passed out.
Megan passes out because this is so. I'm trying to fall asleep, you know, just about there, and I hear the door open, and I hear Ryan come in, and I also hear another set of feet.
Normally, I'm a very light
Yeah.
sleeper. This tells you how drunk
Yeah.
I was. I'm normally a light sleeper, so I would hear everything. I hear nothing.
So thank God, and that's all I kept thinking to myself is, "Oh my God, Megan, don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up," because what happened next? So I know. I then realized that
It's so
he-
dirty
yeah.
because of what happens
Yeah.
next. I feel like this is like I gotta
if it
wait
was-
30 seconds for a Facebook video. God damn it! All right. O'Reilly.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Hey Meg, do you ever feel constipated and
Do you ever have people take weird pictures of your feet? Get on to feetnottakepicture.org.
Do you have a hard time getting all of your vitamins and minerals in? Have you ever tried AG1?
Yes, that's exactly where I was going with it.
Athletic Greens.
Yes, yeah.
One scoop makes your day. I've been taking Athletic Greens for years, and I feel great.
And we're back.
So,
Oh, I love y'all, ladies. This is amazing. I'm having so much fun.
I
I'm telling you, we're onto something.
yeah. So
Oh,
I
I'm
hear.
telling you, I think I got a thing going here.
So I immediately realized that there is somebody else with him, and it is not one of his boys. So I'm like,
Thank
oh
God.
shit! And now,
Nothing against
rewind
that.
just a little. Meggan at this point, because she was intoxicated, was very pissed off at her brother. Even though now
I was mad because he dismissed us.
because he dismissed us, and she was like, I just can't believe going on and on.
This
And
motherfucker.
yeah, this motherfucker.
We
Even
should
though
not-
we needed to be dismissed because we were done.
Yeah, he did me a
So-
favor.
So I'm obviously laying there. I do not say anything. It's not like I'm like, hey guys, what's up? I just lay there.
What's up?
What's up?
Why you get off? Hey girl, what's up? Let me put it all up in your butt.
Well, I'm sure that's what he did.
You got all thug on it.
So I just, I do the whole like close your eyes, just pretend you're asleep. So they go into his room and proceed to bump bellies, and I can hear them.
Hold on.
And
You said two gentlemen?
no, I said I knew it wasn't one of his boys that came
I
home
thought
with
you
him.
said
No,
two of his buddies
No.
come and start belly bumping because
No.
I'm telling you right now, they.
I knew right
I
away.
need to hear the sound if that's what it was.
No, I knew
These
it was.
fellas started
This
belly
podcast
bumping.
is turning slanderous.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't one of his boys. By the way, that's why I didn't say anything.
By the way, they were fucking.
No, just
You
by
heard
the
the
way
sex
they
sounds?
walked. No.
No, well,
I
you
did
said they
know.
were in
when
there.
they walked in.
Oh, okay.
I just knew it wasn't one of his boys.
I got you. I'm
He
in
brought a
there.
girl.
I got you.
Right.
I'm in there. Yep, I got
That's
you. I'm in
why
there.
I didn't say anything. I wasn't like, "Hey, what's up?" So they go into the room, and I'm just trying. I'm trying to go to sleep, and then all of a sudden, I hear a lot of, not even that, a
Oh.
lot of her. I don't know. I mean,
Get off of me! She starts grunting. It wasn't even him.
all right,
She said,
Ross,
"You
I'm
like-
so sorry.
Give me that dick.
I mean, either she was exaggerating or he was just laying it
All right. Unnecessary.
But all
Minutia.
But all I kept saying to myself was, "Oh my God, Megan, don't wake up! Oh my God, just don't wake up, please."
Now I
don't
gotta
wake
hear
up."
about when I am awake.
So
For years.
well, 'cause
So you woke up in the morning. We fucked on top of you for hours.
I earthquaked for your brother. Like,
You got her! You got her! Yeah, she did it! She did it! Nice. I was here to see it.
This is it. That's why it's so great. The one that she has.
It's been 7 hours, and you got her.
But the one that she has is a fucking
Yeah, banger.
banger.
You got him. I earthquaked for her brother. Oh, see, that's a double joke. It comes back to the original joke. That's a great fucking joke. I love it.
Thank you. It always kills me.
That's fucking perfect. I love it.
I got her.
It's happening here. We're live. We've heard it.
This makes me so happy.
I earthquaked her brother.
Look at her. That might be the best.
You just said it. Meggan, I got him.
Yes, my day has been made. Because that is even the best.
I'm dying.
She just yanks the mic out and slams it. I'm out.
Yep, I should mic drop it. I'm
Oh.
done.
Oh my
So-
god.
You hit that so quick. You said I earthquaked your brother.
Right.
That was
This is
so
what I'm saying.
quick-witted. That was so
She-
good.
She doesn't give herself enough credit because when she fucking does it, it is
She pushed.
flawless.
You have that sitting back there waiting, or because that's a banger.
That was
That brought back 3 more jokes,
I
and the
don't-
fact that also the 4th joke is that you made her
I
murder.
don't think I have ever laughed that
That was
hard.
funny. That might have been my
That
best
was-
work yet.
No,
That's
this
great.
is staying in. This
Wow.
might be the only. I'm only gonna play a minute and a half. They were here for like 8 hours, but so I earthquaked your brother. It was so quick-witted. I lost it. I didn't even laugh. I jumped past the laugh. I go, "Wah!" It was so good.
Immediately just silent tears.
It was so good.
It was
So good.
I'm really happy with myself.
You should be.
I am. Thank you.
Oh, congrats.
So there was my one. So back to the story at hand.
No, we're all set. We don't care about your
The
story.
best part.
No.
So I lay there again as this girl like goes to the bathroom after she's done, and in my head I'm like, bitch, there ain't no toilet paper.
She was the last of the toilet paper.
Yep. So in the morning, finally fall asleep. A couple hours go by, and now we got to get up. And all I keep telling Meg is like, yo, let's just go.
Like it's one of those like I was so fucked up the night before
Yeah.
that I woke up at like 7 a.m. So I've slept for maybe 3 hours.
Yeah.
I wake up and I'm like, I'm done. We need to go.
Yeah.
This is how I'm like.
You're trying
all
to
I'm
find your shoes.
Not
Where
trying to
am I
sit
at?
down and
Yep.
like get
Yeah.
wrecked.
And I'm all with her on it because I
wanna
just
go.
want her out of there because I don't want her to have to
Walk
don't
a
want
walk of shame.
your
walk
life.
of shame with
Yeah,
this
yeah.
chick.
I don't want.
We get.
your life.
I don't
get
want your life. We get to the front door, about to make our exit. We are like 2 steps to Glory Land and going home, and her not knowing about the girl. And
The girl
she
pays attention
and
to
she
the
goes. She looks down. She stops. She looks down. She goes, "Whose dirty ass Pumas are those?" And
I
knew
said,
right away they
"Is
weren't her
my brother
brothers.
banging the bus boy.
There it is.
It's not even a thing.
So
Wait, no, stop. You said who's dirty, and then she goes, your
said
brother's
who's
banging your...
I said, whose
She said-
dirty ass Pumas are those?
Right.
Is my brother banging a bus boy?
Because the Pumas were so
was her on
dirty.
the way. She's putting her feet, her dirty ass, non-photographic feet, into those Pumas.
They were,
Yeah.
they were so dirty
That's
and
how.
gross.
Yeah. She
Who's about to
knew.
work at Kohl's
And
later?
my
with
brother.
her?
Oh, I see what you did there.
She gets
Maybe I should give her my
It's a
cold
little
skin.
insider treat.
a little 40% off after you buy something.
I forgot
Come
my
back tomorrow. We'll give
my
you
Kohl's
900%
cash is
off.
My CVS card, I think.
Goddamn, my Osco card got lost in the mail.
My brother
buying
is
rollerblades.
my brother's a sneakerhead.
Sneakerhead. So you knew.
So when I saw these shoes, I was like,
those aren't his.
Hold on, he fucked a chick with some bump ass
Dirty-
Pumas.
Dirty
A
Pumas.
sneaker? Oh, was she?
this is why I
Was
was
she-
like,
This is why
"Whoa."
she knew right away, and I was just like, "Oh man!"
that's
You
when
knew already,
we
like,
almost-
nah,
I was
he
like,
ain't,
I
he
almost
ain't
got
fuck
her.
with this
That is
bitch.
not
What, she
a-
got British Knights? Get out of here.
I was like, BKs, yeah.
Them BK diamond cells.
Oh man,
Little lit up.
you
You
remember
gonna light up shoes, girl? You better
You
get some light
remember-
up teeth.
JD Roth and the
Yes.
Funhouse?
Oh,
They
all
all
of
had
them.
those BK knives.
Yeah.
The BK diamond cells. They lit up in the
glittery pink shoelaces. I was
Mhm.
like, damn, I want those.
That was like 10 years ago too, and to this day we.
But the
talk-
best part is we're
That's right.
leaving, and Katie's just like crying, laughing, and that's when she was like, "This bitch doesn't realize I use the last of the toilet paper, so she's gonna come out here after she has not come out of that room
in a long time
because she knows his sister is sleeping on that couch."
She's like, oh my God, I pooped everywhere.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Um,
have a UTI.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we
you
left.
grab the towel off the back and you wipe your ass. You toss that bitch in the shower and you run.
To this day, when Ryan Ross is interested in anybody or talking about some girl, we're always like, so she got dirty ass Pumas or not?
Right, and she got it on.
Like, to this day, we still.
Hey.
The best part is he knew that I
Yeah.
was gonna say something about those shoes.
Yeah.
He goes,
Yes, he did.
oh my God, please take those shoes
And
outside.
I
Oh,
said,
I know-
yeah, I
yeah.
said to him, like, who's
He grabs a Sharpie.
Who's
Just put a
ratchet?
swoosh on here. Listen,
Who's-
let me draw
right, yeah.
this.
He just colored them all black so they didn't look so cool.
Oh, well, all, hey, all
still
black.
picture that entire
I
apartment.
said,
the
who's
layout,
ratchet
everything.
ass Pumas
You said the first word ratchet ass.
are
Yeah.
those? And
Oh,
he was
she
like,
did.
I'm so fucking embarrassed.
Yes.
I don't want to tell you. She's in the bathroom. She keeps asking, I can't wipe. And I don't know what to
She
do.
was a hostess.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Well,
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta-
I'm sure she was a lovely gal.
Yeah. I'm sure she was.
Just terrible shoe choices.
Oh.
hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like we used to, I used to come up. So when my roommate lived here, Jameson, I used to come. I'd be so happy if I walk in. There's my fucking shoe mat. You know, I kick off my kicks right there. If I see a little fucking set of chick shoes, I'm like, proud.
Yeah.
Proud.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm a proud supporter. Like,
Yeah.
I will support my brother in his pursuits of whatever.
Absolutely.
Oh, if I saw some dirty ass, I bet knock on there and be like, hey, bro.
The fact that I got dismissed from the latter part of the evening's events for that.
For dirty pumas.
I was like, well, that is rude.
Yeah.
Listen,
I tried so hard, tried everything I could to get her out of that
I also
apartment
threw
before.
up
Yeah.
in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you did.
I still didn't hear anything.
I left
Thank
that
the
out.
Lord.
No, we probably should, end this so we can all get real weird and take weird feet pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look at those sparkly things.
Probably Soggy.
Dude, the sound of that first picture, I was like, there's no fucking way this dude's taking a picture. And in my mind, I'm like, oh my
It's
God,
wild.
no
If
way.
you're going to be that
No,
weird,
but he was,
at
and I
least-
was like, man, what am I in my brain, I go, man, Kyle, you're going to say something, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, you goddamn right I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
No, that's not real. That's not really happening. Our CEO was talking to us about some shit, and then
If you're going to
again,
be that weird, at least turn off the shutter sound.
and then I fucking laid him out there to be fucking... Good morning. Oh, yeah, my guy right here was just taking pictures of her feet, and it was
Everyone
loud,
needs
and
to
I
know.
apologize. I couldn't understand because he was
Sorry
taking
that
pictures.
distracted anyone.
I even did. I'm talking. I'm that guy. Like I'm like. I did. I go. I'm like, all right. So she's right here, right? Super hot, by the way. Dear God, super hot. But still, I'm not a weirdo. I'm gonna look at her fucking feet. That's fucking weird. So I see him. I go. We just took a picture. That's weird. And then all of a sudden he kept. So I'm like, all right, fuck this. And then because I kind of
filling
nudged
up
her.
his spank bank.
Yeah.
No, I kind of nudged her. I was like, hey, real quick. She's like married. She got like a bunch of kids and shit. I'm like, hey, dude. He's like, fucking,
Cool it.
And then he goes, turn sideways. My bad. I'm sorry. I just can't pay attention because he keeps taking pictures of her feet. Yeah, him right here. Yeah, no, my guy right here.
I would have.
I literally, I go,
loved to have
no,
been
my
there.
guy right here. The CEO of the fuck. What the fuck are you doing?
I would have loved.
The-
to
you,
have
this
been
is
there.
this is it. Oh, and then of course I was like, at that point I was like,
This is where we are.
I was like, if you get fired and if you want to fight me, that's fine. We can do that. I was like, and then he's like, he's mad that I
I'm
told
still
on
gonna
him.
tell everybody.
I'm mad that I told, oh, you're mad that I told that you had fucking, like somebody go, hey bro, you got child porn on your computer. Why would you tell on me? Why would I tell on you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's sitting there, he kept going, snap. Dude, and he kept like turning. It was
Can you imagine
so
what
fucking
the
obvious.
camera roll in his phone looks like?
But think about how how she would feel if there's nobody like she kept getting uncomfortable and everything, and like a married like
no one were to ever
Yeah.
like a married chick. She's like, hey, and I'm like,
Yeah.
No, it's gross.
Yeah.
Fucking gross.
yeah. So anyway, I sold like 6 or 8 pictures of her feet online.
I was gonna say, are
Then
you
I
getting
was
good money
like,
for those now, or?
He wouldn't send them to me. His email was weird.org at stabsmallchildren.com.
It's just like a heart,
Dude, and
feet.
because she goes, she laughed when he took. That's how he got caught. I was trying to be nice. Like, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not gonna tell him. Then I was like, all right, hey, he's just taking pictures of your feet. She said, what? He's just taking pictures of feet. Oh,
She should have posted.
no. Then all of a sudden, he just straight up leaned like I'm talking like on portrait mode. What do you got? What do you white? Let me turn this charcoal filter on. He like got in there and he took a picture. Like he got
Crouched down on the
right, and I'm going, oh, man. I'm trying to keep it because I'm like he's got that low.
Yeah.
And she goes, ha! I go, and then look at me. I go, not getting caught. My bad. He was just taking pictures of her feet, which he didn't want. Sorry. No, you can keep talking. He just keeps taking right here. Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, he's the one. Go through your. Show me your pictures if you have it. Of course,
Yeah.
I'm that guy. I'm like, go through your camera roll. No, CEO fucking right here. I'm like, yeah, he's the creeper. Yep, right here. Yeah, he was so weird.
It's so funny.
Weird. How are you fucking? That means he was upper level in management at Sprint, and you're sitting next to a girl. I don't understand feet fetishes,
Yeah.
regardless.
It's
Let's say I'm addicted to feet, but I'm at work. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of porn. I enjoy porn all the time, but I'm not gonna masturbate at a meeting. I'm not gonna pull it out and be like, hey, give me a sec, bro. Yeah.
Your phone in the middle
Yeah. I don't, and I'm like, that'd be fucking weird. Like, I don't know if that's so weird. I'm like, hey, bro, you talk to your parents or something because you're probably fired. He was fired, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
See it?
Yeah.
What was that sound?
I didn't know where that was coming from.
So she went back to her room. He's like,
Are you afraid of the dark?
he's,
Are you?
Brought to you
what's it?
by-
The Midnight Society. Yes! See, I'm telling you, we used to be married back in the day. Yep,
You
I used to
did-
take
that's why
feet pics of her
this is
all
why I
the
did
time.
not want to do this with the two of you, because you
Yeah,
two
I
are
know.
just so.
No, I
We'd be
think we
done. Then all of a sudden she's
So
taking
say-
weird pictures of my feet. And she's like, those should
Can
go
you hold this
online.
pen with your
I can hold like I have the biggest gap between my like
Oh, like your first.
yeah, here's my feet. You can see check, like I have like a gap. Look at that big ass.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
like- yeah. So like I can grab things. So I do like my entire life. I've always grabbed things. You said pen. I would grab things to my brother and just put it in his face.
Yeah, here you go.
What do you got? He's like, stop. Like candy and things. His
No.
snacks. Grab his snacks. From my
Oh,
foot and be like,
God.
yeah, I was a
Oh.
dick. I was a
Yeah.
whole
Oh,
big ass
God.
dick
Yeah.
to him.
That's
Like,
gross.
you don't want any of this? Yeah. Imagine getting handed snacks to your face.
I don't know where this story came from or where it ever originated. Maybe we were at the restaurant and saw this. I don't remember. Maybe I blocked it out. But in Bloomington, was that with Melissa and somebody else at the McCree's down there.
Uh-huh.
And there was a girl eating with her feet.
Oh, see, that's weird. I can't, like, I'm not a feet guy. I've given foot massage. If you get a long day,
I don't
I'll
even like
massage your
that.
feet, but I'm not going to, I don't want it, like, in my mouth, or I don't want it.
No, that's just unnecessary.
Toe sucking and shit, that's again, I feel like, and I'm not saying, like, I don't understand people have had, like, a rough past. Maybe they had
I mean,
some
to
weird
each their
sexual
own again,
shit
right?
in their life, but, like,
Listen,
I don't want to put anybody's foot in
it's
my
completely
face.
unnecessary. No, I don't want your foot.
Yeah,
anywhere.
no.
I don't want to suck a toe. I wouldn't want you to suck my... Like,
No.
babe, I don't want to make out with you later because I've been walking all over this house. I've walked into the bathroom, and
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
the bathroom floor. Ew.
Jeff's
You've-
favorite movie is Don't Be a Menace.
Well,
Sounds
drinking
like
some...
And there's that scene in that movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
Really?
Of
I get so.
course.
I'm like, how do you watch this movie? With
Mm.
You'll never eat.
There's
hot
certain
dogs.
things I don't get it. I can't
Yeah.
watch. I don't want the,
I can't watch the opening scene, and American History X is one of my favorites.
Oh, the curve! I can't watch the
Oh,
curve.
God,
The curve,
yeah,
it makes my
can't.
teeth hurt.
I can't.
Oh, it makes my teeth hurt
Yeah.
because even though I know it's fake, it
Yeah.
makes my teeth.
No,
Oh, when
I
he
can't.
puts
No.
this, oh man, it makes
I can't do it.
No.
Yeah, I cannot do it.
I've skipped that scene. That great fucking movie.
Great fucking movie.
Phenomenal movie, like
Yeah.
Oscar fucking winning
Yeah.
movie, but I can't watch that scene. Can't watch that scene.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
it's gross. Also, I can't do fucking rape scenes. I can't do rape.
No.
It makes me. Do you not like It makes your like part of my like when you find out somebody fucking like when Jared fucking from Subway touched the I watched that
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm like, man, it's so fucking because I used to support. He was a part of our
Right, yeah, we were all
we lost a bunch
convinced.
of weight by
Yeah.
eating healthy. He's fucking and then the fucking voicemails
Yeah.
makes me angry. Like it makes me
No.
I want to grab his fucking face and just
It's like
fucking I'd curb stomp him. It's fucking
Yeah.
oh
It's
so
like
gross.
a physical
He's like
reaction.
Yeah.
He's like, bring those girls. It's fucking.
Sick.
It makes me so angry. I can't watch like rape
can't-
scenes.
yeah, I can't watch a
watch
lot
a
of
rape
the-
scene, even though it's fictional.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, SVU is one of my
Pulp
favorite
Fiction,
shows.
even though it's a dude getting raped.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. It makes me.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you're taking somebody's like you're. It makes me. I can't.
That's
It's
my
like,
biggest
it
fear
boils
anyway.
my insides.
That's my biggest fear anyway of it happening to me. So those scenes, like Law and Order SVU is one of my favorite shows ever. But 9 times out of 10, I can't watch the
But they
opening
don't.
scene.
Show, but they don't go.
Yeah, but they show enough to make me not
enough for
make-
sure.
yeah,
Enough for sure.
to make
Absolutely,
me
I agree.
uncomfortable.
I agree.
to
I
where
agree.
I
I
just
do
don't
agree.
watch.
Yeah.
That's why I watch so many murdering detective shows.
Yeah, I just don't watch the first 5 minutes and then I'll watch the
I'll
rest of it.
claw
but-
your eyes out. So
Yeah, go at
leave
it.
my DNA all over you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, absolutely. But I just can't watch them either.
Did you see? There's, and I'm not a Candace Owens fan. There's a new Making the Murderer
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
documentary,
Yeah.
but it's like showing what
Well,
they
did he-
didn't
did-
show. It's
what
kind of
they-
like
yeah.
kind of like how these filmmakers kind of skewed the.
That shit was so. Well,
Yeah.
everything.
But and I still had a hard time just like, okay, there's so much contradicting everything that like I have zero idea if I believe that he did this or I believe that he didn't. Like it's so hard to figure.
You're
that
really
out.
like you're a deductive reasoning person. You're like
100%.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Like you'll
Yeah.
take you break it down. Now give me these
Yeah.
type of things.
because they're like, okay, clearly those cops like
when they showed the needle thing in the middle, because first off, he was the first episode when somebody hands him a random kid and he goes, I don't even know who this baby is. Like, I was like, and I realized the problem with when you're, God, it sounds like a fucking terrible thing. They were unintelligent. They weren't the smartest people.
No,
like,
none of them were. None of them had an IQ
the way I'm
over,
saying
like
it,
75 or 80. Yeah.
they were intelligent enough to own their own stuff. But those cops were.
They didn't realize what was going on around them.
Yeah. They just accepted. Yeah, come on, search my property.
They trusted everyone, believed everyone.
Yeah.
The third search, or I think it was third. Maybe it was even more than that. Of the house. Then randomly, this one cop finds the key that's just like in plain sight. And then they go, oh, there's blood found. But then they go find somebody stabbed a needle into it. And it's like, that just shows that, like, honestly, if you are poor and uninformed, you could just be... You're screwed. I'll never answer the door. I don't care if a cop's like, hey, I'm like, nope. Yeah, no. I'm like... Yeah. On my phone. Because some cop... I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. No, you're fine.
Some cop stopped by. We'd like to talk to you a couple questions. You go, I don't answer questions. Did your camera happen? He just stopped. He skipped past.
He doesn't even know what to
do
anymore.
He goes, fuck. Yeah, one of these guys, great, that knows the law.
Right, yeah.
Did your camera, can we come in and talk? No, you come in and then maybe, what does it smell like marijuana? Then you're allowed to search my home.
Yeah, you can just sit right out here.
Right, we saw coke. No, you saw heroin, because I don't know how to do coke.
Yeah, we saw heroin.
Because I keep mixing up the drugs.
Here.
Lines of heroin. Yeah. It's growing.
Yeah.
But no, I was like, he's like, did your camera catch last night between so and so? I'm like, no, man, it only goes off when people annoy me at my front porch. I was at work. I go, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take off, man.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking law, goddamn law-abiding citizen. Yeah. He's like, he knows all the rules. But you're right.
They started talking about all the stuff they didn't show on that documentary.
That's what I said. Yeah. And how it
there's a
painted
lot.
the narrative.
Like the fucking, the Tiger King?
Oh, yeah, same thing.
Guess what?
Yeah, I'm
pretty sure. Her husband's just alive in another country. They found him years later.
Yeah.
Cheryl Baskins. Now, she did try to keep killing that guy, which I probably would have, too. He seems kind of like a dick.
Husband. Whack.
Cheryl Baskins. Whack him. And then this streamer, he's like, no, I'm...
No, guys. We got a bop out of it.
He's like, guys, I'm alive. I don't know if I'm supposed to be part of this song. Yeah, I'm alive. Yeah, no, she's fine.
Husband.
He's like, no, yeah, she tried to...
From that song.
Yeah.
That shit got so big. Social media made it so big, and the guy's like, no, I'm fucking alive. I just left because she's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you met her? She has that.
Yes, she does.
There's a laugh that hits that octave. When they laugh with eyes open, see? Eyes closed. She's laughing her ass, eyes closed, eyes closed, eyes closed. When you laugh at me with your eyes open, I'm like, God damn, that's the devil's work. I don't know you're in somebody's in you.
Yeah.
Or if I hit you with a deep joke, that was that date. That's funny. That's funny. People laugh. They don't just say that's funny, but like, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
LOL.
I will write that down. I can't tell you how important that is for me, how funny that is. I'm like,
that's hilarious.
I hope that you leave. I'll pay. I don't know if you could just take off. I don't even want to drive you home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing I've heard. I'm like, that's it. Well, laugh then, you weirdo. Stop staring at me with your eyes open. I'm telling you, you want some fucking red flags. If they laugh, or if they, oh my God, you ever make out with someone with their eyes open? You kiss a human with their eyes open?
No.
Scary stuff.
I don't know because my eyes are
closed.
Bingo. But something told me this thing.
Maybe you should check.
I said things because this thing was ready to put on some weird wings and take me somewhere.
Shelby, open your eyes.
You ready?
Shelby.
I'm like,
oh God, like on Ghostbusters.
I'm the key master.
That's terrifying. Oh my God.
That was the scariest part.
Childhood terror on
dude, that's mine. That's mine, dude. When the lights, he walks in and key master, that dog with the red eyes scared me for fucking life. Even though they killed, it didn't matter. It scared me for life.
Because it could happen again.
It scared me for life. There's certain, and also all the fucking.
That was a
Jurassic...
weird memory I had in there that it just came out.
The key master, that shit scared me. That thing sitting there. on the bed, and he walked and tosses the bed with the red eyes. I'm like, he's gonna murder you later.
No, thank you.
It just came out of nowhere.
Absolutely not. No.
That's the ghost. That one also. I don't like the things that could be like the creatures. You know, and the aliens. And this was like the Sixth Sense was a very scary part when it walks out.
Yeah.
When he's like wearing his helmet, that was pretty scary.
Yeah.
I was like, but that's an alien.
Yeah. Whatever.
Also, if they come here, they're not going to be killed by water because they had to go through our atmosphere. It's science. It's science. Yeah.
Hashtag science.
Which, by the way, fun fact, I am so addicted to Neil deGrasse Tyson. He makes my brain work. And everybody's like, oh, well, but no. When he talks, I've been trying, I've been emailing, I've been trying everything to get it. I'd like to just fucking talk to him podcast. I'm trying, because I'm a very simple gentleman when it comes to science. I'm not a very smart person when it comes to. I know nothing about history.
Man, but I know what love is.
I taught her how to dangle. No, but I can't. Like I'm like, all right. So I didn't listen in history. I hate history. I hate science. Everything else.
Isn't that funny? Now we're like,
when he just because man, if I had a fucking teacher like him, the way he described, make it make sense to me.
Yeah,
make it make sense. Yeah. He debunked flat Earth by how the world spins and how the tides work. And I go, wow, there would be no tides if the Earth was flat. He never rips up you for thinking the Earth's flat.
Right,
he goes, well, if
stupid because you think that. Right. Let me show you why you're wrong.
He goes.
That's called teaching.
Simple things, and it's like, man, that's the type of shit. That's the type of shit that I wish I had back in the day. Like, I wish I had those. So that's what I did. Thank God for fucking YouTube. I probably at this point I probably would have a degree in fucking Scientology or whatever the fuck. No, ew, that's the wrong word.
I was like,
what is? I don't even know what the degree is. Astrophysics.
Yeah.
A little help here, guys, ladies. Astrobiology. Yep, there it is. Feetology. Boy, you get the right toes. You never know.
Earthquake soaking.
You could be.
Soaking.
It's soakingology. What you do is you soak, and if you have boots, you can soak.
Extra soaked. The never-ending story.
I'm grabbing my CVS card and going home.
Well, I have an Osco card. Let me go.
Going to Hooks.
Hook. Listen. We're gonna somehow end this. By the way, I'm not gonna edit any of it.
I feel like just play it.
This is the new thing because honestly, we've only stopped because I had to pee, or because we laughed too fucking hard, or you fucked that pillow.
Kate needed a moment with the pillow.
I just fucking hate
Kate, I tried to listen.
You don't have any extra throw pillows.
You told me this. You told me this podcast is going to be different. Your parents, you said this would be different. Mm-hmm. Okay, the last one was dirty, and now you're fucking that pillow again.
You're going to change.
I am who I am.
Here we are. This is true.
Been the same person since '98.
That's when it changed. It was 98 when I realized I'm all set. Here it is. Right, 98 was a good year.
Sounds like we got more to unpack. Until next time, folks.
We'll dive into the next decade. Because she's over here talking about the late 1900s.
Decade?
Well, it's a decade is when you get peanut fracture. You have to wrap. Ooh. Or what happened? I didn't.
What?
I was a Boy Scout.
No.
What?
Well,
was the, It was a gentle. No, my scout leader was awesome. What?
I got questions.
This is why I can't even talk online. This is why my dad stopped listening. He goes, Kyle, I can't do this anymore. I didn't raise you like this. But you saying some weird shit.
It's like I don't even know who you are.
But anyway, hey, listen, we'd like to, again, before we leave, we got to talk about my sponsors, feetpics.com. If you need to have like your feet looked at in there, and also .org. That's
he made this sound.